Yes, and welcome back to another What's Going On podcast, Normski TV. If you're new, please hit that like button, subscribe, and share. We're back to talk all things transfers and all the stuff that has gone on this week. England, what was that all about? We're going to be talking about England. Obviously, Arsenal Football Club. Mate, have they got a plan? That's the question I'm asking everybody. Have they got a plan? Liverpool flexing their muscle and the capture of a potentially great striker. Will he do the business for them in the upcoming season? Spurs moving smart in the window. Can they challenge this year? These are questions for the community, questions for Mr. Chile. Can they do business this year? And obviously we are going to look at the transfer rumors. Is there anything for us to declare? That is the question I'm going to be asking each and every one of us on this show this evening. I've sent out a link to Kofi. I'm not too sure whether he's going to be on tonight. He may join us. I've sent the link out to him, so hopefully he may have seen it. If not, if he's not well, we wish you all the best, Kofi, and we'll talk. Let's get into the comments and straight in there. Listen, Mr. Spursy, or should I say Sentiments, was in there first. He's got a little smiley cheeky face there. We've got old Geezer in there. So let's just put their comments up there. And Geezer, what's going on, bruv? Nice warm day today. I hope you didn't work too hard. I was doing Mr. Postman Pat today, so you know how it goes. And Spursy, big up to Mr. Sentiments. I'm going to introduce the guys. First of all, let's bring in Mr. Big D and Mr. Chili. How you doing, bro?
Yeah, man, doing all right, you know.
You all good? Enjoying?
Yeah, man. Just
enjoying the weather?
Yeah, the weather knocked me out, man. Doing a double today, so boy, I have to go and get a few hours Z and thing before I come on, man, because I'll have been matching always.
right, bro. Lovely day. I think Saturday. Nice. I think it's Friday coming up. I was talking to the missus earlier on, and she was saying it's going to be a mad hot day on Friday. So, listen, man. As I said, I've been pounding the streets, Chili, as you know. Postman Pat, but we won't go into that. I sound like a poet. Oh, lovely. Anyway, listen. Mr. Sentiments, bigging up to all the generals on here. Mr. Craig, straight in there. Big up, Mr. Craig Molly, always there, every time, always, and forever.
Yes, guys.
I'm running.
We got the guys in the comments.
Yeah.
As always, they're all coming in. Latoya's in. Yeah, afternoon. Good evening, Latoya. What you saying? Where's my Arsenal shirt?
He can't put that on. He knows that's to stay in the bottom of the wash basket.
Oh boy. Yeah, listen, Latoya. I was not in the mood to be wearing any Arsenal shirts today, man.
Why are you repping your team though?
Oh, bro, right now, man. Listen, you know how it goes, Chili. I phoned you up this week, yeah. You had to do the. I had to sit on that couch, mate, and you, Latoya, had to console me. and you know why? Because tomorrow could be the big one. I know you said you wanted to move the show to tomorrow. I don't know why, but we'll get into that. But listen, it is what it is. We are going to be, as you can see, scrolling along the bottom of your screen. We are going to be looking at England. What's up? Arsenal Alt FC. That's what I'm calling them now. Spurs moving smart. As I said, transfer rumors, anything to declare. Smash the like button, subscribe. Follow me on Insta, as you can see at the bottom, Normski TV, at Normski TV, and at Miami D69. That's D's angle. So I don't know whether Chili's got one, but if he has, I'm sure we will put that. And at the moment, he's not ready to put that until they win something, yeah?
Whatever. You ain't won nothing, so I don't want to hear nothing. And let me just say, yeah, your opening little montage thing is crap. Change
What are you talking about? What?
That shed that you've got up there. Emirates shed.
What are you talking about, man?
Change
How
that,
dare
man.
you? How dare you?
It.
Listen, that's my opening montage. You don't come on my show and tell me what to do, bro. Yeah? But listen, it's all good. But listen, I forget my manners. Guys, how are we doing? How are we doing? Let me ask Mr. Big D, because I know man was chilling with a certain group at the weekend. Would you like to explain, Mr. D?
Yeah, festival season, man. Yeah, my good long time friend and brethren, Steve Linson, is the bassist and music director for Century Red. So we went to support them. They were over in Peterborough, a place called the Embankment.
Okay.
Open air facility. Yeah, brilliant concert.
Yeah.
They had Lisa Stansfield there. Now
Oh,
I went back to my last year of secondary school with Lisa Stansfield. I was like, what? Because
Wow.
when artists sort of disappear,
Yeah,
and then suddenly she was there, I'll be like, she raised it as well. She can still sing.
Listen, I've seen a couple across some of my timelines. I've seen her on YouTube, and she's still raging.
Yeah, I was really impressed. Her band was nice as well. All the bands were nice.
Yeah. But I see Steve repping doing the old backing vocal, because I didn't know that my band was a back. Listen, if you don't know, right? I says me and D, we're musicians. I don't know if Chili plays the banjo or the tambourine or what. But what it was, on the triangle. Okay, fair enough. But no, what it is the bass player. I mean, he's played for some top people and good friends of D and stuff like that. And funny enough, did he teach you your first bass lines?
Yeah. I was learning acoustic guitar, and we were over by his parents' place in Coventry, and his brother's a guitarist. So
all right, okay.
We were arguing, and Steve was like, "Nah, man, your hands are too big, man. I'm going to teach you bass." and we actually took a couple.
Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands.
My hands are huge, boy.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, my hands are massive, you know what I mean? So with the bass
and
all that.
You know what you need to do with those. You know what you need to do with those hands, innit?
What's that?
You need to slap your club. That's what you need
to do. Yeah, strangle them, do something. Yeah.
You need to slap your club.
Yeah,
big up Ian. He's saying, listen now, Ian. Yeah, Ian wasn't gonna come on the show this evening. He wasn't gonna come in the comments because he said that if he sees Chili on there, Chili starts to make up noise. Yeah. Man is gonna say some things that he don't want to say. I said, Ian, just come on, man. Just come on, man. Face Chili. Yeah, you can see. Look at his face. Look at Chili's face. I've never seen a smug face in all my life. Joe,
I even say that. I'm just listening, man, taking it all in.
I know you're taking it all in.
Because it's bare salty gooners in this chat.
Look at that, mate. Listen, Arsenal, I don't know what their plan. I don't know what their plan is. I don't know what's going in with that. But listen, we'll see what's going on. Lots of people in the chat. Big up, Craig. That's from Sentiments. Chili, what about yourself? How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, man.
Yeah, I know.
Enjoying the weather. Enjoying the transfer window.
Yeah.
Enjoying fourth spot.
Yeah. What else?
Life's good, man.
Yeah. LG, yeah?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, all right, go. Okay. Listen, I don't know if I can take this anymore. You know what I mean? Man is making me suffer right now. Yeah. This feels like torture because he's not saying anything. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I'm just sitting here. I'm just waiting for the topics to come up.
Yeah. Well, listen. And the drink Saturday night geezer. And the drink Saturday night geezer. Is that what you're meant to be saying? And the
I was with him.
Yeah. Well, listen, we all work together. Myself and Chili, Tom, we all work together. I think they went out for a drink. Ian, well, did Ian go as well?
No, Ian didn't go, but we worked together.
Right,
Ian and Latoya worked with us.
So you had a smashing time, I take it.
Yeah, we had a drink or two.
So you're back in your right mind now, yeah?
I'm trying to sweat out the alcohol, man.
Well, listen, you definitely were celebrating when I spoke to you yesterday. You probably didn't even know about it. We will go into that, and that's Basuma to Tottenham. Unbelievable. I don't know if you knew about this, D, but mate, I know you like Basuma from Brighton.
Yeah. And if it wasn't for a certain MG11, I think we would have gone down that road. But at this moment in time, you can't afford to have two of them in them situations waiting for courts to do whatever they're doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of noise with that situation, because I looked at it as well. Look, listen, if Spurs have signed him, maybe they know something that we don't know in terms of
Yeah.
You know, it's all sorted. Now,
Yeah.
a lot of people on social media, as I said, I've just joined Twitter. I haven't seen what's been going on the Twitter sites, but I know there's a lot of stuff going on with regards to some people's opinions that basically, you know, Arsenal shouldn't have gone through him based on what was happening off off the field stuff and that. And then it was just backwards and forward. I didn't get involved. But at the end of the day, we've missed out on a very good player. £25 million is a snip. He's got a year left on his contract.
Yeah.
And I know when he played you, Chile, your team, he basically marked Kane out of the game. And I know when he played you
totally
guys,
bossed the midfield, man.
Yeah, he bossed the midfield against us as well.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why wouldn't you? I mean, you have to remember that players do get up for them big games. But you know he can do it. And at 25 mil, I'm like, come on, man. We need a CDM. And you lot just rolled in and got one for 25 mil. That hurts, man.
It really did hurt. And Chile could attain to that. When I made a phone call yesterday. Was it yesterday morning?
Yesterday. You were the one that told me.
Yeah, he didn't even know. Chile didn't even know. He said, he goes, when did this all happen? Mate, I said, I was watching another stream, and I basically said, Yves Bissouma to Tottenham done. I'm like, nah, it's just paper talk and social media talk and everything. And then about half an hour later, flashes up on my phone.
Yeah.
Tottenham in advanced talks to Bissouma to have his medical on Thursday, tomorrow. 25 mil agreed.
But if you see with that deal,
we've been chasing this guy. Now I'm going to start ranting now. We've been chasing this guy for God knows how long. We've been linked with this guy for about at least 18 months to 2 years, right?
And all your fans keep saying is, he's an Arsenal fan. He's going to come to us. He's an Arsenal fan.
Exactly. Exactly. He's an Arsenal fan. And I'm like, bro, what's going on? But, you've got some of these top gooners talking about, because he's got that off-field situation going on, we need a defensive midfielder. We need somebody that can play alongside Thomas Partey. He's definitely an upgrade on Granit Xhaka. Yes, we're linked with Tielemans. Totally different, two different type of players. You've got somebody there that is a defensive midfielder, and I said it to Chile offline that you're going to be a very tough team to beat in the coming season with the way you guys are going, and we are gonna talk about your smart business. So let me just quickly go through the schedule this evening. So the first one obviously is should we be concerned with England's lackluster performance in the last few games, especially yesterday? Does Arsenal Football Club really have a plan when it comes to the transfer window? Liverpool flexing their muscles with the capture of a potentially great striker. As I said, Spurs moving smart in the window. Can they challenge this year? And obviously, transfer rumours, anything to declare. Now, can I just before we go back, I just want to go back to this comment that Craig put in the chat. Tyson Fury wants $500 million to fight the winner of Usman Joshua.
Wow.
Now, bro, if that is the case, mate, I'd go in there.
he might want it. He ain't gonna get it.
I mean, after 500 million, mate. How many stadiums are we going to take to fill that out?
He must think it's LeBron James or something. You know what I mean? Stop it.
Yeah.
Tiger Woods.
It was I talking with regards to like I think I was talking with somebody about the boxers these days. Listen, they don't come near the back in the day boxers like Lennox Lewis and Tyson and that. You know what I mean? Tyson he's trying to say he's the what's he, the lineal or whatever he is?
Yeah, lineal champion.
Lineal or whatever, the best boxer of all time. Listen, man, if he was to go back in the day and go and fight a fit Tyson or a Lennox Lewis, man, I don't think he wins those fights.
He would even beat man like Bo.
Exactly.
Right.
Those were heavyweights. Those were heavyweights.
Bo,
mate. When you seriously though, when you look, who's out there, man? Come on. Joshua's there. Anthony Joshua's there doing his thing on Insta. Listen, enjoy the weather, enjoy your money, man. You know what I mean? Eddie Earn, man, he's just milking him, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, look, listen, it is what it is. But listen, now I just want to focus on the billion. And now the reason why I'm going to focus on the billion, I don't know if anybody's heard. I mentioned it to Ian Harris, who's in the chat. Right. If you don't know, Vinicius, who scored the winning goal against Liverpool, has just signed. I was going about to sign. This is from Fabrizio Romano. Just about to sign a new deal with Real Madrid. Okay. He's got I think it's till 2026. Okay. He's got a buyout clause. All right. What do you think that buyout clause is?
Billion.
Right. See, the problem is that I gave it away. I gave the answer away.
Just ever so slightly.
Ever so slightly. You just sat, you smug geezer. If anybody didn't know in the chat, yeah, right.
Is that his new
He's
contract,
got
bro?
£1 billion buyout clause.
Yeah, but Messi's
on
was
the new
something like
contract?
that, and Ronaldo. Messi and
That's on
Ronaldo
the-
had like £1 billion buyout clauses.
I mean, listen, I know it's to protect the players and everything, but
Yeah.
mate,
He's just saying that no one's gonna be able to buy you unless we decide to sell.
yeah. I mean, obviously, he ain't going to go for that. It's just obviously to protect the player because he looks like a good player. Real Madrid are building a decent side, and obviously they've gone and dealt with Liverpool. Thank God for that. So they weren't able to do their quads, as we were so glad about. Everybody in the chat, give us a virtual clap. Yeah, brilliant. two-wheeler Liverpool. Yeah, that's what we want.
Wait till Jesse comes on this chat now. Wait till Jay comes on this chat.
Yeah, I'll wait for it to come in the chat. She may come in, she may not. She may come in.
Swinging.
Just going back to here, 25 million for Basuma is an absolute steal,
Yeah.
mate.
Yeah.
I heard someone saying it's the best bit of business so far.
So far.
I know Liverpool have bought my guy, Nunes, but they paid a lot of money, and so did City for the other.
Yeah, I mean, Liverpool, City's Haaland buyout clause, I think it's 52 million. Then I think the combined deal is anyway up to 100 million with
the
wages
add-ons
and everything, add-ons and all that.
What for Haaland?
Yeah,
Haaland,
if
yeah.
he wins the
I
Ballon
thought
d'Or,
he's 51. They just met his contract. His
Yeah. So you meet the buyout clause, but
Yeah,
you still
but-
got to still got to pay the geezer,
there's probably like
and there's over add-ons and stuff
there's
like
probably
that. Come
like
on, man.
40 mil in
Yeah.
add-ons.
Yeah.
Yeah,
for him or for Real Madrid?
No,
Whoa.
I'm talking about Haaland now, not talking about Vinicius.
I mean, Dortmund or wherever it is he comes
yeah,
from.
yeah, where you come
Yeah,
from.
yeah.
Yeah, so the add-ons are for Dortmund, not for him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so if he say like if he wins the Ballon d'Or,
yeah.
if he wins 3 Champions Leagues, all that kind of stuff,
Mm.
Yeah.
start topping up the money, saying, "No, since you bought him off us, then we want a piece of
Yeah.
that action that you're going to make from him." You know what I mean? So,
Mm.
because it's like anything, like you finish top 4, that's 100 mil in TV rights straight away for Champions League. So, I mean, when it's all negotiations, it's all broken down into plus image rights, all the rest of it. Yeah, there's bad stuff. Because a lot of people don't realize that if these guys go off and do certain things as a footballer, then there's a 15-10% cut for the club, all that kind of stuff. If you jump on an Adidas or Nike deal or Puma or whatever, then shoe deals, all of it. Yeah, it's all.
I mean, with the image rights, I mean, obviously that's down to the player, but do they negotiate all of that as well? I suppose the club.
A lot of clubs like insist on it.
Right.
You know what I mean? They say, well, you will give us whatever the percentages of anything made while you are basically our property, for a better use of a word. You know what I mean? Because like you sign a contract, and it's all everything's legally binding that you do. So this is why you see like the situation with NG. He's still a Man United player, even though he ain't put on that shirt for a minute. He's not around the club, but he's still under contract. And until whatever happens within the court system, then and then it's one of them. It's still mad.
Craig, City Haaland, City signed Haaland, Liverpool signed Nunes, Arsenal signed Marquinhos. yeah. Oh yeah. I'll tell you the money, mate, we spent on that guy, mate. Listen, we could have got him on a free, but Edu decided that. Listen, let's be nice to the club and just say. Here's a £3.5 million. Yeah.
Oh, for real.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
It's one of them.
Yeah, so $3.5 million is not too bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah, especially if it's a where did he come from? He come
Sao Paulo. Sao Paulo, Brazil.
Okay. So
Yeah,
okay,
19.
they can put
one
that-
for the future.
Yeah, they can put that money back into their academy or
Yeah.
whatever, or their facility. That's fair enough.
But
Innit?
as I'm saying, City sign Ireland, Liverpool
Yeah.
sign Nunes, and we sign Marquinhos.
But Norman,
Where is the plan, guys?
Norman,
Where is the plan?
you're forgetting that you signed somebody. We've become return loanee FC. So these guys that went on loan and literally pooed their pants, they're all coming back saying, "Sorry, boss, I really tried for them to buy me, but here I am." It's embarrassing, bro.
Just out of curiosity, there was. I know you're obviously linked with Nigel from Barcelona, yeah, Mr. Jong.
No.
And I'm hearing rumors, or I read that Man City possibly could hijack that situation.
Heard that yesterday. I'm like, bro, do yourself a favor, go to City. Do yourself a favor, because oh my goodness, because this is what will happen, right, Norm? He'll come in.
That's blasphemy what you're saying there, from a Man United man. That's
hear me good, right? He'll come in. You saw it with Bruno. He'll come in. He'll have a few good months, and then he'll get dragged down to a bad level, and then the fans will turn on him, or we get benched like Van der Beek, and then take a loan to Everton and nearly get relegated. I mean, you can't make it up, no. God, if I start, I'll cuss. I don't want to cuss, man, because these guys. How hard is it to get one player over the line? Just one. We're not talking multiple.
Yeah, but you want to get the right player. You don't just want a player.
Yeah, but what's name is saying that he's the right player. Now, he doesn't want to leave Barcelona. Barcelona need to sell him so they can register some of the players.
He said, I'm at the biggest club in the world. I'm not trying to move.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But the biggest club in the world no longer fancy his services. Now, apparently last season, he didn't pull up trees last season. That's why they know he's worth a bit. Now they're talking 100 million euros. Nah, don't pay that for him. No.
I know.
They're
you want to get rid of.
$500 million in debt, aren't they? Like they've got to get $500 million or something.
Right.
Yeah.
So what they're trying to do is recoup on their. Okay, he's a decent player. He's not putting up trees right now, and because they got Lewandowski, they're trying to register Lewandowski and who was it? The guy that was at City, I think. But they need this deal to go through with Man United so they can register them too. Yeah. So it's all political games for them. So, but now they're being cheeky and saying, "Well, okay, since it's Man United, then how about 100 million euros?" And I'm like, "Don't pay for him. Let City have him for that money because, that makes no sense. You're broke and you're trying to dictate the transfer fee. It doesn't work like that. You need the money."
Yeah.
And if United have offered them, I think United offered them 50 mil or thereabouts. Take the 50 mil and get yourself out of debt, man.
But the thing is, is so. What I'm saying, D, do you think Barcelona in a desperate situation that they will take that, or are they just going to keep because they know it's Man United and who's going to break? Who's going to break first now? Is it going to be Man United or is it going to be Barcelona?
I think the problem is they know that Ten Hag wants him.
Yeah.
He sees him as a vital piece to implement the way he wants to play football at Old Trafford. But then, but you shouldn't be saying that out loud, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Why are you saying that out loud? Because now they're saying United really want him. Well, even if United don't want him, Ten Hag wants him. So now suddenly it comes up with the 100 mil. Now, if City go and pay the 100 million euros, then good luck to them, man. And that's what I'm saying.
Are all these players worth 100 mil? I just keep hearing players are going. They want 100 mil for players.
Yeah,
the market is just crazy. I mean, is this going to be one of the biggest transfer windows? I mean, listen, we're 4 days into the transfer window that opened on Friday.
Yeah.
And clubs will. I mean, I think at the moment because the internationals are still going on at the moment. Players are away on international duties and stuff like that, and then they're going to go away on holiday as well. So. The negotiation and stuff like that, agreeing personal terms and stuff like that can take up a bit of time. But the thing is with Man United and Arsenal, listen, we're all in the same boat in terms of everybody that's buying. Everybody, when the transfer window opens, it's available to everybody. So why is Arsenal and Man United moving like, I don't know, quicksand? Or not even quicksand, because, I mean, what I meant is just snails. Why are we moving like snails?
Because they really don't want to spend too much money now.
Mm.
And so they'll say, "Oh, the player was away on international duty. Now he's gone with the family for a couple of weeks on holiday. 3 weeks. He needs that. So when he's off his holiday, then we'll get him in for a medical. By the time you do that, these lot have already gone on pre-season tour.
Yeah,
you know that one. So we won't get pre-season tour. He's going to come in cold into the Premier League, which everyone says is the hardest league in the world, without no real pre-season, and we've just signed one. And then they'll say, "Well, Donny's a new signing because he ain't played," which okay, he ain't played, but you're not a new signing. These guys don't want to spend any money on him.
Yeah,
and I guarantee you they'll use that money from the players that have left. I think it's around 60 million a season in salary they're saving on the guys out the door. The Glazers will take that money and put it into the Tampa Bay Buccaneers because they are desperate to win another Super Bowl in America.
Well,
I'm telling you, that's what we're doing.
It's like what someone in the comments said.
The Kroenkes paid 175 mil.
The clubs just do it to finesse the fans because we're well known for it. We're going in for this player, that player. We're going to put in a bid. It's going to get knocked back, and then they're going to say, "Well, we tried."
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
But for us now, Chile, it's old. That tactic, the fans know what is what. This is why the fans are kicking off. If you go onto all the Man United fan channels, everyone's saying pretty much the same thing, that we're going to drag this one deal out, and they're going to say, "Well, these are the 6 guys come back from loan, plus the one we bought." That's 6 new guys really that ain't really played next season. He's got a squad to work with. But we need at least 2 midfielders. And I think I said to you a few shows back that I quite fancied the guy that's gone to you, Basuma, and his buddy at right back, Tariq Lamptey. Why have we put the trigger on Lamptey?
Because you've got to get
a joke.
That's what I was going to say. What's happening with your Wan-Bissaka? What's going to happen with him?
Apparently he's going back on loan, isn't he? So allegedly going back on loan to Palace. I don't know how true that is though. I've heard it a few times.
But D, okay.
But we're still going to be paying his wages.
I was going to say, but in your transfer budget, it's around about 150 mil?
So they said.
That's what your contingency is for that. Yeah. But you need to sell players. We know you need to sell players, right? But this is so why is he going on loan? If he's not good enough, just get rid of the guy. Because if you're paying his wages,
but
you're doing the same thing as Arsenal.
They can't get rid of him because of his wages.
So everyone's saying, okay, we'll take him because he's not a bad defender. He just can't attack. So we'll take him as a good defender, but we're not paying all their wages. So we'll take him on loan. At least he's out your hair and he doesn't disrupt the dressing room. Same with Henderson. Why hasn't Henderson gone already? Why is Henderson still at the club?
And he's on a good money as well, isn't he?
150 a week.
Yeah,
as the backup goalkeeper to the goalkeeper that's on 375 a week. I mean, come on.
Is that what De Gea's on?
Yeah, he's balling out. You know, De Gea is living like the king of Spain, the Ridleys.
Living life, brother.
He is the king of Spain when it comes to goalkeeping money. No goalkeeper in Spain is on that money that De Gea's on. And
is there any goalkeeper in the world that's on
that sort of money?
Right. And he don't start for Spain.
I'm sure he's on the ice. He's one of the highest paid.
He's got to be the highest goalkeeper.
But I'm not even sure he gets picked for Spain now. Never mind, starts for them.
No, I don't
I'm not even sure he's in the squad. Right.
Sure it's what's the guy? Yeah, who's the guy? Who's their number one goalkeeper?
It's the one from Brighton, Roberto Martinez.
Is it?
He's the number. Yeah, I think he's the number one goalkeeper now.
And my man is on 375 bags. Mate, football is
and he can't play with his feet. You have to remember, he can't play with his feet, you know.
But I remember a few years ago, he wanted to dig up and you lot didn't want him to go.
That's right.
Yeah, they sabotaged the fax machine thing, you remember? That is laughable, man. Oh my God, the fax.
And the guy he was pushing to go, you know. That man was pushing hard to go.
I think somebody get that sort of cheddar though. Jesus.
Where did he want to go to? Was it where did he want to go?
Madrid.
Real Madrid.
Madrid.
Yeah, because he came from Atletico and his missus wanted to go back to Madrid. So his missus was pushing that deal. I'm not sure whether he was overbothered, but she wanted out of Manchester.
But then as a result of that, the man has come up with that kind of contract.
It's mad.
That's mad. How long has he got left on his contract?
I think two more years. I think it is 2 more years.
Right.
So,
Do you like him, though, D?
This is what I like about him, right? He tries to, he turns up, right? Even though he's not good with his feet, he turns up. He still doesn't command the box on crosses. That always makes me nervous.
He's a good shot stopper. That's definitely a good shot stopper.
But the saves he pulls off kept us out the relegation zone this season. That's for fact. So if to a point that I said, just give him the captain's armband, because I think he's got more respect among the fan base than
if you look at the past seasons as well, he's basically had Man United's player of the season loads of times.
Bare times.
So that just shows you, mate, your goal seems to be under attack quite a lot, which then
who won it this year, D? Was it Ronaldo?
Yeah.
Well, this is what happened is, right, they cancelled the event.
Oh.
So I think they just gave it to Ronaldo, but it was so embarrassing that they said, well, "No, we're not putting on an event. Just give him the trophy." Because normally it's a big dinner, black tie affair and all that. They cancelled it. Yeah, they cancelled it. That's how bad it was. That's how bad the season was. That they said, "Allow it. Don't even bother hiring a hotel.
Cancel FC now."
Yeah, right.
Mate.
But you have to remember as well, we had players missing team dinners on a regular. That's how dysfunctional it was, because they knew that Ralph was just here for a moment. So people were just the kid ain't feeling well.
He should have been dropping them people though. Make them go and play with the under 16.
But if you remember a point where you had man like Maguire and all the man on the bench, Rashford on the bench, he did drop them.
Oh god,
he did.
And they weren't happy. They weren't happy.
And then they started leaking to the press allegedly. I'm going to keep saying allegedly, but I know they did it.
Yeah.
The ones. And I said to somebody, if it was the foreign players that were leaking, bare media personnel would have been leaking the names. Yeah, Norman Johnson, Chile. They leaked. But because they were the English players that were leaking, Henderson and all them, man.
Lingard got exposed by Scholes.
Yeah. But it's mad. You're missing team dinners. That means there's no cohesion, no team bonding. You could see it on the pitch blatantly. Just individuals.
Just disrespecting the rest of the team and the manager, though. Where are you? You're meant to be there. Get there.
Yeah. I mean, and based on this comment by Craig, Ten Hag has cancelled his holiday with the family to get stuck into this job. That's commitment. I think the way this club is running, I think he has to, mate. Because
you know what? To what I'm seeing right now, it feels like the Glazers have punked him, already. Because if he tells you, right, I need 3 out of 6 of these guys, and right now we haven't even got one over the line, that means you have to remember he came. He didn't even go on the when Ajax won the title. He didn't go to that the party thing. He came straight to Old Trafford.
I was going to say he started work early.
They
weren't even getting paid yet, and he started work.
And he came to see, what am I really dealing with here?
Yeah.
And so, he came with a list of 6 players, Norm, and he said, if I can get 3, I'll work with it. I think he's that kind of guy.
You two, I'm enjoying it watching you two. But
thanks a lot, mate. Thank you very much.
But put in perspective, man, we're 5 days into the transfer window. We've got another 6-7 weeks.
But
threatening already.
No, but because I know my club and the behavior of this club, right? You have to remember that the Glazers were.
No, they spent last season. Hold on.
All on.
It's going to go to your black book.
Let me land here. You see these men here? These men are worth $4.7 billion, right? Right? $4.7 billion, right? And they go to the bank and take money. They don't spend their money on our club. They take out bank loans. They have to alert the stock exchange. It's a whole thing, to get one player over the line.
That is the problem.
I'm sure if us 3 were billionaires on the club, we're like, listen, what do you need? All right, you know what? I'm going to transfer 100 mil. Go buy that player, please. I need my club to succeed. These guys, it's a business for them. We are cash cow. They're milking it. We are dividends FC. And like I say, from time you're worth 4.7 billion, they're worth more than what the club is worth. Yet they're taking bank loans to buy players. It tells you everything you need to know, man. about the way we're being run.
Hence why Man United are always in debt. But as I said in a stream sometime back, you can service that debt, because people will buy your shirts, people will buy Ronaldo's shirts.
Yeah,
you're big all over the world. So,
but they've changed the rules because of Man United. They said that Liverpool, I think, weren't allowed to do what the Glazers done, and whoever came in at Chelsea wasn't allowed to put the debt on the club.
What do they call that? There was a name they called. I can't remember what it's called. It was, and I'm sure it's to do with. I don't know if it's to do with Man United. Was it Man United?
I just know they used United as a example.
They did. I can't remember who the actual
because under the now I think it was the McManus family that was the major shareholders at Old Trafford. These are the guys that Fergie fell out with the horses.
Yeah.
This is how it all started, So Alex, let's not get it twisted now. Right, we're in this mess because of him.
Because Alex?
Yeah.
What, your God?
Our God messed his club up by falling out with the horsey people.
Small G.
This is why they sold to the Glazers. Because they no longer wanted to work with Sir Alex, allegedly. I'm going to keep saying allegedly. I'm not trying to get Norman.
Yeah.
They're the ones, right? So when you look at that, you say, and then straight away they came in, they says, okay, and then they got Ed Woodward to broker the deal. That's why Ed was so powerful. Because Ed allowed him to come in, drop that $500 million debt on the club, and just keep putting dividends checks.
Because remember, before that, Man United weren't in debt. They weren't in debt.
Chile. We were debt free.
And they come in.
Yeah, I was going to say you were debt free before they came.
Right, and look at it now, man. Look at it. I mean, I know we can service the debt, but there's no... Because whoever buys the club has to buy the debt as well.
Fergie.
Falling out with the horses, allegedly falling out with the horse people. But some big horse deals, some big...
And now, years later, you're in this situation where you're just struggling.
How long have they been there, D?
Wow. I think it is... Fergie retired, 10 years ago? So...
They would have came a couple of years.
Yeah, I reckon about 14 years, maybe, Chile. 14.
And how much did they buy the club for?
Wow, I'm not even sure. Someone said it was 1.6 billion.
Well, that was a long time ago. That's a lot of money.
Back then. So 1.6 million. They reckon they want 4 billion for it. They're worth 4.7 billion.
Just gone for. So you're going to go for the same or more.
But you have to remember, it's going to be 4 billion plus the $500 million debt they've got to clear as well. So you might as well score that close to 5 billion.
Yeah.
For them to walk away. True say though, if I had 5 billion, I'm buying Man United. That's me personally. If I had I'm buying
in the past, right? I know your club. I mean, you've had rumors of Arabs wanting to buy the club and stuff like that. Want it.
Yeah.
And it's just like the Glazers, whilst they're getting them dividends, man.
But normally it services them.
It's a bit like the Conkies.
And you have to remember, every now and again they'll throw a bomb, because normally in the first season of a new manager, that's when they allow him to spend, and it's normally the second season that they shaft him,
right?
And say, well, no, we gave you 250, you spent it. Well, go on, you know what I mean? We're taking money back now in the second season, and then what they'll say is, you need to sell some mans and use that money to buy, because you're not getting no more money from us. But then if we can't sell players on high wages,
that's the problem.
We're stuck in it. We're really in the mud with this one, Norm.
And this is the problem, because you've been linked with this De Jong and there's other players that you've been linked with, and you're in advanced talks. Doesn't necessarily mean advanced talks. Could just mean you've sat down with the agent and blah blah blah. Yeah, but that's it.
Well, you see the word in Norman.
Yeah,
I want to hear direct. I'm in direct talks with Norman Johnson.
Yep.
I don't want to hear no advanced business. I'm in direct talks.
Yeah.
When they start saying direct, then I know.
I used to get a little bit happy when I used to hear advanced talks.
Yeah, right.
We know what happens when advanced talks. Yeah,
because
it doesn't happen.
They'll talk to a player, Norm, on international duty, and they said, "Well, the club ain't said that to me about it yet."
Exactly.
That means it ain't advanced, is it? Otherwise, he's going to know. His agent's going to know. Exactly. And you know, these players get stupid on international duty, just chatting nonsense all the time.
Yeah.
So you don't even know whether to believe them or not. It's always like everyone gets and chests get big. You know, when they're in front of their cameras in Spain or Brazil or wherever. You know what I'm saying? It's a very pattern that these guys do. Yes, Junior. What's Junior saying?
Well, so Junior's. Yeah, I mean, this is we might as well talk about this. It sort of leads us nicely onto this. So listen, guys. I'm really feeling it for Harry Maguire. He needs to hide his passport because, bruv, he ain't cutting it for England. Sorry, D. When Saka came off, Maguire on, all hell broke loose. Why?
Junior, first of all, no need to apologize, my bro. Because honestly, we've watched it all season, Junior. And you have to remember, the England manager said he's never let him down. So who am I to overrule the England manager?
4-0, guys. Should we be concerned? Should we be concerned? Listen, this is the biggest loss in since 1928 at home. Just come on now, come on. Seriously.
Apparently the pitch at Molineux was a bit narrow. Is that why I heard? Come on, man.
Why were they playing there anyway and not at Wembley?
I don't know. And the strangest thing is they played Germany. They played Germany the other night, and there was hardly anybody in the crowd. Literally, it felt like lockdown. It was literally you could hear the players and everything.
I think it's supposed to go to the different regions of the country and allow people to experience their England team, because not everyone can afford to come down to London and pay their big money.
No, of course not. No.
And a big hotel fee to stay the night and all that. So I think that was the idea, to move some of the games around the country, just to allow people just to be able to just drive up the road and watch England play rather than drive to the capital. But I think they're so disgruntled with him. He's lost the changing room, in my opinion. Something's gone on there.
I mean, listen. Last night, after in his post match, he basically come out and apologized. He said to the guys, "It's my fault. He was trying, experimenting." But 4-0, and just out of curiosity, the foul, the second foul, on John Stones, I didn't think that was a foul. He got a second yellow for it. The guy ran into him, and the referee was just quick to take out that second yellow and give it to him. I don't know what people thought, but I didn't think it was a second yellow. But even so, that's still no excuse. They did not play well at all. They've played 4 games, and out of those 4 games, 2 points. They've lost against Hungary twice.
I actually think these guys
it's very worrying going into the World Cup. Mate?
You don't think? I just think they want to be on holiday. I think mentally they're shot with football. I think they're actually mentally shot with football right now.
Yeah.
And otherwise, I mean, you know what? And dare I say it, right? We go to work all year round and get our 2 weeks here and a week holiday here, right? And so dare I say that a man has to work the whole year for a living, because that's what we do.
Yeah.
So, but that's what I'm thinking, is that these men don't want to. These men don't want to.
Is Craig with his one-liners?
Is it? You weren't hungry enough last night, literally.
I didn't watch it. I saw the result. I laughed, and I felt good, because I'm boycotting England until after the World Cup.
5 months time.
In protest of what they done to them 3 boys at the thing.
And sadly, I didn't watch the game. I watched some highlights, and I just thought this is why I'm just going to back Brazil in the World Cup and done, man.
Yeah,
he's still keeping
I'm boycotting them. I'm not interested in them till after the World Cup now.
All right, so I know you're boycotting them, and I get all of that, and I understand all of that, but the question I'm answering, and put it in the chat as well, should we be worried? We've got a World Cup that's coming up in 5 months' time. England are ranked 5th in the world. Yeah, they get beaten.
England are always ranked up there, and they're always rubbish. They always let us down.
Right.
I don't know who does the rankings. Like, we'll go and play San Marino and Luxembourg, and that pushes us up the ranking. We come up against Belgium or Croatia.
And that's why I asked a question about Harry Kane's goals.
You know what I mean? About Harry Kane's goals?
Yeah, no, that's why I asked the question about Harry Kane's goals.
Yeah, but you remember what I said last week? That should be in general, not even just Harry Kane, Rooney, Shearer, all of them. If it wasn't a World Cup qualifier or a European qualifier or the actual tournaments, they shouldn't. They're just, what did you do in the tournament? What did you do in the qualifiers? All these, because you remember the Nation Cup was put in because everyone got bored of the friendlies. So they thought, okay, let's make the friendly mean something. So they turned the friendlies into a competition now.
Yeah.
These are coefficient points as well, isn't it? I mean, at the moment they're sitting bottom. In terms of the actual table. But yesterday, what I saw, the highlights of what I saw there,
Yeah.
we could say yes, we put it down to tiredness, but listen, come on, man, Hungary. You should be beating Hungary at home.
But
Yeah,
then why weren't the Hungary or Hungarian players tired then? That ain't an excuse.
Exactly.
You can't say tired,
I heard the commentators and
it's like when they said, them Arsenal fans say, "Oh, it was raining," or the grass was.
That's what Ty. Yeah, that's what Ty would say. Yeah,
but that's what I said to you yesterday. That the Molyneux pitch was too narrow, so they couldn't play with no width. I mean, come on, man. Firstly.
Oh boy!
You know
Listen, Premier League fixtures are out tomorrow. Looking forward to that. That's going to be interesting. I don't know.
What's the first one you look for? Tottenham, Arsenal.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely Tottenham, Arsenal.
But you know what? There was rumours that we're going to get Liverpool first game of the season. Apparently,
no, they'll never do that. They
to mess with Ten Hag, allegedly. I mean, it that would be hilarious, you know.
I tell you what,
they make too much money off of that weekend that the weekend they make too much money.
Yeah. But you imagine if we drew Liverpool first game of the season.
Mate, it don't matter who we draw, mate. I'll tell you what. Listen, last season it was Brentford. Look what happened there. Yes, the excuses like we didn't have our players and blah 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 blah. We need to sort it. Arsenal need to have a plan.
First game last season.
You guys did. Yeah, you did. Yeah. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying.
Was it away?
It wouldn't surprise me if we get Liverpool first game of the season. Sorry
to cut you. Did you play them at home or away the first game of the season? Because you beat them twice?
Yeah.
We played them at home. We played them at home. I think the first one where we won 1-0
twice. Wow.
We beat them 1-0 and we beat.
And that was under my man, wasn't it?
Nunes.
Yeah. I mean, look at that.
Put some respect on his name, man.
Get out of here. Get out of here. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I mean, I don't know who we're going to draw, but at the end of the day, I'm just worried about what we're doing in the transfer window. We ain't doing much right now. We're just doing a lot of talking, a lot of linked FC, a lot of this. We're gonna be buying this player. We put a bid in for 100 million in for.
But you got to stop going up against. Stop going up against that Leeds fella.
Who? Rafinha. Yeah, we're linked with him.
So
that's what I'm saying. We're linked with everybody, man.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just seeing this on Twitter, so I don't know if it's credible. Allegedly, Nottingham Forest have agreed to deal with Man United to take Dean Henderson on loan for the season with the option to buy for 20 mil.
You think that's good?
And
I want him gone.
Oh, you want him gone?
Yeah, because you can't have 2 men on that kind of money, Chili. You can't have a main goalkeeper on your backup on them. Sorry?
He's on big money as well.
He's on 150.
He's on 150. And he hasn't. Wait, how many times has he kicked the ball for you guys?
He never played a single Premier League game last season. Not one.
There you go, Chill.
150 a week, and he's not even playing.
How poor we are at contracts, my bro.
Yes, Mr. Atkinson. That's
a mad one.
So your first time in. Sorry, let me just welcome Carl Atkinson. First time in, by the looks of it. He says Martinez will be a superstar, one of the world's best. Ronaldo was also an unknown when Man United signed him when he was 19. Listen, I hope you have that faith and hope. I hope that is the case. And listen, I'm not dissing Martinez because, as I said, I have not watched enough of him to say, yeah, he's going to be a great or whatever. Listen, we did the same thing with Martinelli. We bought him from the second division in the Brazilian league, and now he's in the first team. My problem is with Arsenal now, we've got a lot of youngsters and we're buying more youngsters. And I think we need to now start getting in players that have experience and get the balance right. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and I think that's where we
that's
fell
exactly
down.
what we had to do as well, Norman. Exactly the same thing.
Yeah. So listen, Carl, I hope he does do well. You know what I mean? I hope he does well. He looks like he's going to be going on the tour as well, from what I hear. Then we'll see what happens from there. Because the same thing that happened with Martinelli. He went on a tour. We thought, wow, we got a gem here. So it could be the same thing. You know, I mean, he came from San Paulo. I think that's the name of the team that he was playing for. Yeah. 3.5 million. You know what I mean? Even though we could have got him on a free. But as I said, it was a goodwill gesture from Edu. Jay,
which is a good thing, you know, Norm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually like that he did that. Because like you say, if it's a club that doesn't generate the sort of finances that these clubs generate over here, that can go into doing a lot in for a small club.
Yeah.
Well, anytime
in
we
Brazil.
buy a player from United, you remember that and just take off 5-6 mil, yeah? Goodwill gesture.
Are you a small club though, Chili? That what you say? Chili?
Compared to United, we are. Compared to United.
I love that confession there from Chile. Small club mentality.
Compared to United, we're massive compared to Arsenal and tiny.
I'll get out of here, man. What you won? What trophies
Yeah.
you won, man?
What have you won? You ain't won nothing. You're just there jumping on the bandwagon. What have you won?
Okay, should we tell you what I've won?
Yeah,
what have you won in the last? What have you won in the last 10 years?
What have you won in your entire history? I don't care. What have you won in this season?
What we won? We didn't win nothing in this season.
Right, so you've won nothing.
So did you win anything?
No, but I'm not the one that's bringing up the fact that no one won anything. You are.
No, but you just said that you're bigger than us.
Yeah, we are wearing fourth and you're in something
get out of
behind
here,
us.
man. What are you talking about,
Who's the better team?
Listen, so what? So you win is 2 points ahead of us and you're better than us.
I don't know how many points it was. I just know that we're ahead of you.
Let's talk about in our worst season, we were still winning trophies, brother.
Well, you didn't win anything.
The Audi
this
Cup.
season.
The Audi Cup. Or was it the Lada Cup? What was it?
What did you win this season?
We didn't win anything this season, but what you're
how
saying...
Did you get on them, how did you get on the last time you played Tottenham?
We lost.
No, you didn't. You got a beating. You got a beat down.
Yeah, but you got to beat.
How's your transfer window going with all these trophies that you've won?
Bro,
how many players have said that they're not coming to you?
Listen,
the dude at Newcastle laughed at you.
Listen, it's not going well at the moment. I will say it's not going well at the moment. But as I said, when you look in our trophy cabinets, yeah, there's some decent trophies.
You've got nothing from this season.
I'm not talking about this season. I'm talking about...
well, then I can go back to 1950 and say...
Well, I know you need to go back to 1950, brother.
We've got this, and this. You've got to talk about now.
We've got more trophies. Listen, man, we got more trophies than you.
Yeah, but everything you've done, apart from your crappy drawables, we done everything before you.
Listen, we're talking about the Invincibles now, yeah? We're talking about the Invincibles.
I'm talking about the drawables. 1-1.
Listen,
what's the score? 1-1.
Can I just answer a question, yeah? Where did we win the league at White Hart Lane?
Huh?
Sorry? Oh.
What did you say?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure you went deaf there, innit?
I heard you mumble psych about White Hart Lane.
White Hart Lane, yeah. We won the trophy at White Hart Lane.
Oh, what, did you get 70-odd points here or 50-odd points?
Don't worry about it,
well
mate. We came to your
ground. This is why the entire football world calls you Banter FCs, because you mug yourself every time you open your mouth talking about some irrelevant book. You ain't won nothing, and you're telling me we ain't won nothing.
Bro,
you ain't won nothing.
Listen, we ain't won nothing this year.
Exactly, so don't talk.
Okay, but why do you say
can't
that you're...
pick and choose. You can't say, we're going to go back 5 years because we've won something in that 5 years and you haven't.
Let me ask you a question, right? You said after you made a comment, right, and D said you're a small club, but you said you're bigger than Arsenal. So what are you basing that being bigger than Arsenal on?
The fact that we've got more fans, we've got a bigger stadium, we've got a better training ground, we've got a better team.
You got more stadium. So you got more fans.
Yeah, we finish above you every season.
Listen, Chili, whatever you was drinking, yeah, go back and get some black coffee, brother. Yeah, because I'm telling you now, your history compared to ours, bro.
Well, look at the history. Ours is much better. What have you done? You've won a FA Cup. You've never done anything first.
How many Premier Leagues have you won?
We ain't won any Premier Leagues.
How many Premier Leagues? Sorry.
Won?
How many Premier Leagues have you won?
How many European Cups have you won?
We're talking about Premier Leagues.
No, we're talking about European Cups.
Okay, we won the winners'
You've
cup.
won none.
We won the winner. How many FA Cups?
Milk Cup thing
all right, how many FA Cups have you won?
Oh no, 7 or 8.
All right, we've won 14.
Oh, well done.
Yeah, anything else?
Whatever you want to talk about. How many firsts have you done? How many times were you the first British team to win in Europe? How many times did you do that? Oh, you never done that.
What's that?
Who was the first team to do the double? Was it Arsenal? Oh no, that was Tottenham. I don't talk to me about history.
You're the history channel, brother.
I know my history. You learn yours.
Yeah. Okay, we digress. Let's get back to the chat. Okay, so after Chili's rant, yes, we should be worried because there is no consistency. It's commitment to really play well. Jay says, "Why would you be worried? Wake up and smell the coffee. England just love being hyped." We are still talking about that. Craig, I've got a feeling Arsenal's first game will be Nottingham Forest. Yeah, we know what's going to happen there.
Yeah,
We're probably gonna lose it. Exactly. That's what I'm like. Yeah. Was it stepping Big D? Yeah. Big D, man, why did you step in, brother? Yeah.
I was going to referee.
You know what the
just
funny
let you
thing
guys
is?
go out.
A few seasons ago, you were meant to be one of the best teams in the country, compete with Man U. Now look at you. You're a disgrace.
We are. Listen, and we are a disgrace. We are a disgrace.
And you're not a big club. You can't attract players. You cannot. Right. You've got a Mickey Mouse manager.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with you there. But as I said, even though we got a Mickey Mouse manager, that Mickey Mouse manager did win an FA Cup. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, he won an FA Cup. Well done.
Okay, fair enough then.
Yeah, well done.
Arsenal won.
He won an FA Cup. We didn't win anything. Whose manager would everyone rather have? Mine or yours?
I'll tell you, who
would they rather have? D's or yours? J's or yours?
And okay, question is, am I backing Arteta? We're not talking about. I don't back Arteta. I know for a fact who I want. Yeah, and Arteta ain't the man. But what I'm just basically trying to say.
Who do you want?
Let me say this question.
Tottenham sacked.
What I would say though, Chili. What I would say, yeah, even in our worst moments, yeah, we still win things. That's all I'm just saying.
Well, you didn't win anything this season, and that's the worst moment.
But I'm talking about the season when we came 8th twice, yeah? The season, the one where we came 8th.
Which one you came? I remember you came in.
We came 8th twice. Yeah.
And where did we come in that season?
Well, listen, as I said, if you think that winning, getting top 4,
I think finishing above you consistently makes us better than you. Us attracting
better players. It doesn't make you bigger than us.
Well, attracting bigger players, having a better stadium. What do you want? You're better training ground, more knowledgeable fans.
What I would say, you've got a lovely toilet bowl there. A lovely toilet bowl. That's what I got to say. Best toilet bowl.
Your roof's leaking.
No, that's these roof.
Nah, that's my roof, man. That's my roof. But even though my roof is leaking, I can still brag on 20 titles, 12 FA Cups, 5 League Cups, 21 Community Shields.
And that is
Do I go on?
Now, okay, so let me ask a question. Hold on.
That's why I said we're small compared to Man U.
Man United, right? But by your what's the word I'm looking for? By what you're saying, yeah, we finished below you, yeah, 2 points behind you. Man United finished how many points behind you?
Bare points,
yeah. Points, yeah. So therefore, technically, you're bigger club than Man U.
That's only this season. I said we consistently finish above you. You can't remember the last time you finished above us.
2000.
Yeah, that's right. You hold your to the
Oh boy!
But listen.
This is real, you know.
That's for another show, brother. But as I said, Arsenal won 13 league titles, 14 FA Cups, and 1 Winners' Cup and 1 League Cup. If anybody cares to go and look at Tottenham's record and pull up how many trophies they won, that includes the Audi Cup. That will obviously, hopefully, make it better. Go and have a look. Put it in the chat if somebody wants to go.
I never even finished either. I'm talking 3 Champions League. You wait for your trophy. You wait for Cup Winners' Cup. You wait for Super League. The Internet.
All right. We get it.
Excuse me. What? I'm living off history right now, gents. You know what I mean? That's all I got to hold on to right now is history.
Okay. Honestly. In England, Carl Atkinson says, in England, only 2 teams have won more trophies than Arsenal, Liverpool and Man United.
And you can't attract anybody.
Hold on, let me finish the sentence, please. Order.
Let him land, man.
Let me land, man. What to you? Right. Let me read this. Right. Carl Atkinson says, in England, only 2 teams have won more trophies than Arsenal. That's Liverpool and Man United. When it comes to winning trophies, we are currently the 3rd biggest team in England. There you go.
Yeah, well done.
And I'm taking that Carl is an Arsenal man.
You're still smaller than all the teams that are consistently finishing above you. You're living in the past.
Ooh, why?
If there's any Chelsea man in the chat, let's
Well,
just
listen,
They're
let's-
not to say nothing, Chelsea.
I mean, listen. Well, no, but then Chelsea.
Chelsea
I'm
have
not
won
gonna lie.
a few
They
things to be
are.
fair, you know.
Listen, Tottenham can't even get close to the conversation. Now, yeah, man, come bring it, come. Spurs still not won nothing. Come on,
Yeah,
bring it,
what-
come.
what
Bring it,
have
come. Never
Arsenal
bigger, no
won?
way, Chile.
What have
no way,
Arsenal
Chile,
won?
yeah?
Tell me.
Therefore, Big D, right?
Nothing.
Well, what's he in say? Norman, this is not looking good.
Because he knows.
Brother, listen, man. Listen. Somebody
Arsenal
go.
fans are they're so annoying because they know literally nothing about football. Not what I've never met a Arsenal fan that will just chat sense about in 2004, 20 years ago. That's what you're banging on about. That is what you bang on about.
Well, no, I'm going back recently.
Look how everyone wanted Liverpool to do well, apart from Arsenal fans and obviously Man U fans. But Arsenal fans, you're a disgrace. You're a banter team, man. No one respects you.
Listen.
Nobody. Who respects Arsenal apart from Arsenal fans?
I don't respect some Arsenal fans.
I don't respect
Arsenal. And I don't think I'm deluded in saying that we are a bigger club than
you probably are a bigger club. There you go. Have it. You're a bigger club.
No.
When was the last time you finished above us?
6 years ago.
How long?
6 years ago.
Oh, so for the last 6 years, then we're punching above our weight. Then,
yeah. So, can you tell me how many trophies you won in those 6 years?
Probably none.
Yeah, top four trophy.
How many have you won? How many have you won?
Guys, listen.
We've
top
won,
four.
Hang on, I want to hear this.
Okay, we've won. If we go back 6 years, what that takes us back to what?
How did you get on when you played in against Chelsea in the Europa League final? Your big chance to get some European.
And absolutely, we dropped off there.
Have you ever won anything apart from the Mickey Mouse Milk Cup in Europe? No, you haven't. No, you haven't.
Are you calling it FA Cup? Are you calling? Are you? I'm not talking about you. Are we talking about the FA Cup?
Right, the FA Cup didn't.
That's not a Mickey Mouse Cup.
Hang on, yes, it is according to you. You lot were
laughing.
Not me. Because you were laughing because Liverpool won the FA Cup and the thing.
No.
Oh,
no. Come on now. Do not put words into my mouth. Yeah. The only reason why I was laughing at Liverpool, yeah, and
they won that
they were running their gums and saying they were going to do the quad. Yeah.
Yeah.
And all I just said is you won the Carabao Cup and you won the FA Cup. I didn't say that the FA Cup was a Mickey Mouse Cup.
You laughed and said they're a bicycle team. That's what you told me.
Yeah, and didn't you agree?
Yeah, it went from 1 to 2 wheels, man, very quickly.
We digress. We digress. Okay, listen, it seems like we've kind of Arsenal, do we have a plan? By the looks of it, for what Chile's say, we don't have a plan. We have not got a plan.
You told me you don't have. I told you to trust the process.
I ain't trusting no process. What process is there? What process is there to trust? Yeah. The problem is as I said, we're linked FC. Every Tom, Dick, and Harry, and I'm like, I'd rather, you know what I mean? I was even saying about like doing a transfer daily, man, and I'm thinking to myself, you know what? This is just too much torture. It's too much torture because 1 minute we've put a bid in for what's the guy Nkunku? Is it Nkunku? From RB Leipzig for 100 mil, supposedly from the Independent. Yeah. Then we're in advanced talks, or Jesus is definitely coming to us. Now we're hearing that Chelsea might be in for him. Why can't we just get our business done? Why? I mean, I'm asking this question because I am absolutely frustrated. The situation with the Basuma, we was linked with that guy for about 2 years. He's an Arsenal fan, and look where he's gone. He's gone to them down the road. How does that work?
Bigger club.
Let's cover with a bigger club, man. Yeah.
Well, the thing is, you might be the best player in the league right now.
I'm serious. I'll tell you why. It's not because we're bigger or we're better. It's because we got Champions League.
You've got
If it had been
Champions League.
flipped,
Got-
he would have
and-
gone to
and-
you.
Listen, you've got Champions League. All right, listen. I'm
And
right now.
Conte.
Right now, I'm up in the
Yeah, yeah.
corner, getting boxed up, and I get that. Yeah, I'm right in the corner getting boxed up, and that's the reason why I'm getting boxed up like this, because I can't defend Edu. I can't defend Arteta. I can't defend the Cronkies. Yeah.
Yo,
'Cause-
bro, you got Edu. We got Darren Fletcher. Come on, man. Seriously. And the old boy that just quit some other job to come and get a nice little paycheck. These are the guys, right? Because just remember, Richard Arnold almost stepped away from it. As in, so he said, "Oh yeah, between John Murter and his merry men." So John Murter, Fletcher, and this Andy Elbow guy. These are the guys. So it takes them three plus United's 8 lawyers to do one deal. It's a joke.
Yeah.
We can't get one. Like, this is my thing, right? Before the season ended, when the season was being a train crash, you should have been identifying players coming in because you knew who was going out the door. You knew Pogba was gone. You knew Mata had gone. You knew Matip had gone. You knew Lingard had gone. You knew Cavani was out of there. That's 5 off the bat without even writing anything on paper. Them 5 man was gone from Christmas. You knew they were all gone. So from Christmas, you should have been identifying players to put to Ten Hag or whoever, or Poch, whoever it was going to be, to say, right, at Christmas, we identified these 10 players. Do any of these 10 fancy the system that you want to play right now? Because we could start trying to work on some of these from January. So now the window opens, we are going bam, 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 bam. Okay, you lot all get on pre-season playing to wherever we're going. Can't remember where we're going now, either America or the Far East, one of them. And but stop it, Junior. The Ox, stop it. Behave yourself, man.
No, I heard that as well, dude.
Oh,
Yeah, I heard.
If the Ox comes to us, right? Oh,
Seriously, I heard
okay,
that.
I don't want to cuss. He's a Liverpool reject. He's an Arsenal reject. Come on, man. Stop it, man. Listen, man. And nothing against Ox, if you're watching, there's nothing against you, my son. Nothing against you, but this is a theatre of dreams, mate. And I think you are just about done. Go and play in League One and live your life. Don't come to Old Trafford, brother.
It's not that
No,
bad,
it was
D.
a championship, no?
It's not that
Sorry,
bad, man. It's
championship. Sorry, championship, not League One. Not League One. That was hard. Sorry, Ox. If you're watching, I apologise. But listen, man, you're not coming to Old Trafford, yeah? Stop that. We don't want you. We don't need you. We just don't, because, like, yeah, I mean, it's another Fletcher or whatever. I mean, no. You have to remember, we still have Donny coming back. We've got Bruno still there.
Yeah.
You still got Fred, and then McSauce. I don't even want to say his name because
Is it Matic?
it's gone.
No, he's gone.
So
yeah, all those
Matic,
guys that have come to. He's going to Roma. He's gone to Roma.
Cavani,
Oh, with
Lingard.
Mourinho.
Yeah, Lingard and Pogba. So them 5 are definitely gone.
You
The
know,
rumours here saying that
Marino likes an old boy, innit? So
he just like an
Didn't
old
he
boy.
sign
doesn't
him at Chelsea?
he? Yeah, he did. Yeah.
And did he sign him for
Man
you?
United. Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Because this is the 3rd time he's signing the guy.
Yeah. No, this is the thing, right? I rate him. It's just that his legs are gone for the Premier League now.
yeah.
Yeah, and he can't play 2 games in a week. His legs won't allow it, which is fine. You can't. What's it?
We've had cast-offs as well. Yeah.
Listen, right?
We've had some joke of cast-offs.
You as well. You stitched them right up with what's his name? 500 grand a week, D.
Oh, Sanchez.
Sanchez.
That's what I'm saying. You know what?
Piena played Sanchez, yeah?
You have to remember, Sanchez was going to Man City until United offered him more money. You see them ones there? Because we are paying them what they want to see.
Listen, boy, you got some names for your club right now, bro.
But let me thank Arsenal fans here on the Arsenal channel. Let me thank you for Robin van Persie.
Oh, shut up. He was the one that got your 20th title, wasn't he?
Yeah, Robin came in and done the
and the man had the audacity to wear number 20 on the back of his shirt.
You know the ones? Man's like,
brother.
Yeah, Robin van Persie. And he only left, because Fergie never told him he was retiring, apparently. And him and then he didn't fancy Moyes, did he? So he was out of there. I think if Fergie had stayed on longer, I think Van Persie would have stayed. Yeah, he was a bit because he only came for Alex. Alex persuaded him to come come and win the title, mate. Come to Man U and win it all.
All I've just got to say in conclusion with Arsenal, they need to sort out their planning in this window.
They've got a process, man. You're just a non-believer.
Chili's a one that makes it.
I'm a believer. Yeah, what's that Beatles? I'm a believer.
I'm a believer now.
I saw her face.
No,
I saw their face, man.
That's not the Beatles, is it? That's the
Monkeys.
The
No, that's
monkeys.
not the monkeys.
Yeah,
the monkeys, isn't it?
See, I'm showing my age, man. It is the monkeys. Hey, here with the monkeys.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
man.
hey, guys, we're not, just by the way, we're not being racist, right?
Oh, my goodness.
Well, anyway, listen. Arsenal, sort out your plans, yeah, and stop being linked with every single player. Just get the players in.
Who do you want, Norman? Next week,
Okay.
who have they got to get in from who
so-
you've been linked with?
All right, so Tillersman, we're linked with. Get him
So
in.
he's the most important for you.
No, Gabriel Jesus is the most important for us.
Oh, you
Was
need
linked-
striker.
was
Yeah,
linked
they're
with,
striking. Yeah, big time.
Yeah, was linked with that other striker. He looks like he's going to PSG, Gianluca from Sassuolo. He looks like they're doing a deal with him. Again, we put in a bid for him. It got turned down. PSG, thank you very much. Why
Are
can't
you
we do-
are you trying to lowball them? Is that what's going on?
I don't know. I mean, with the Jesus thing, we're quibbling. It looks like we're quibbling over. I don't know what it is. We thinking he's worth about 30, 35 mil. I think Man City want probably around about 45, and we're quibbling over 10
Well,
Go
million.
up to
there was
40,
rumours
then
that-
get him, man, and done.
But no, there's rumors that Pep didn't really want to sell him. It would be the club that are selling him,
Yeah,
or him pushing for the move. You know what I mean?
I think the reason is because obviously Ireland is coming now.
Yeah.
He knows he's not going to get a look in. You know, it's as simple as that. He knows he ain't
Yeah,
going
but
to get a
Ireland
look
can't
in.
play every game, I would know.
And he
No,
was
but-
there when Aguero was there.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah. I mean, at one point he was playing in front of Aguero because
He was,
he
yeah,
was
he
a
was.
hard worker. Aguero was
Someone said that's why they brought him in to replace Aguero.
Yeah. So
But you see, Pep's managed to win without a regular number 9. So
Yeah,
That's
so
unbelievable, isn't it?
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And you see
So
how
I
many
don't-
goals they scored, D?
That's what I'm
I know.
saying. So
Ridiculous.
I don't think it will be a problem because he can always change up the system. But now that they've got a focal point, same as Liverpool, was coming on to them right now.
So now he's got a plan B.
Yeah, he's got a plan B.
He's got a plan B now. If he doesn't want
Yeah.
to play with that rotating front three, he just goes long ball up through the middle
Yeah, I
from
remember that.
KDB
I remember
to that
goal.
man on his chest, blam. Curtains.
Mm-mm.
You know the ones?
Yeah.
So it's like he got options now, which is scary.
But that's what
Yeah.
you want your manager to have in it, to
Right.
be able to change things.
But
if it's
so
not going
so
your
this
way.
season, Chile, it's on you, you know. I
Hmm?
need you to stop them two. It's on you.
Nah, man.
Yeah, Conte do
No,
Hey, I
the
thought it was a
moves
big.
right
no,
I thought it was a big club.
Where-
I thought it was a big
now.
club.
Hey, Conte's
Yeah,
doing the
but-
moves right
We're
now.
You don't
big
believe in the club,
compared
man.
to you.
Yeah, come on, behave, man.
We're
Behave.
not right. We're not big compared to Man U, Man City, Liverpool,
Listen,
or
Man
Chelsea.
come in there saying he's a big club. He don't even believe in his own club. You're looking at
What
is you, I do.
Get out of here, man.
Right, Norman, do you remember the day before we played you when we were standing in the car park and all of you were hating on me, saying, "Watch your mouth"? Do you remember that? Do you remember? Right.
Let's move on to
Arsenal, ain't no one scared of Arsenal anymore.
let's move on to
Oh.
what's that?
Oh, look at that one. Look at this one, Norm. That ain't
Yeah,
good.
I heard that, but apparently
But-
he said
yeah.
he wants to go to Arsenal.
Arsenal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that means he probably
This is
likes
get-
it in
listen,
England.
the man
Well,
wants to
again,
go-
if it's a 10 mil difference, Arsenal should offer
Just pay
another
the money.
5,
See,
get
the-
the
yeah.
guy, and keep
Guys,
moving.
that's why I'm saying Arsenal haven't got a plan because you're hearing that they're putting in bids for 100 mil, supposedly. Or where was the money for Vlahovic, for argument's sake?
Yeah,
we were
yeah.
gonna
Where's
spend-
that money? You didn't
Where's that
buy
money
him,
gone?
so yeah, where's that money? Yeah,
Yeah,
then-
exactly, Norm.
What we're struggling with as well is we can't get rid of the because a lot of our players are on big wages. You've got Torreira now, Florentina basically said they can't afford him. They can't afford the fee.
I
So it
think
looks like
he's coming
I don't know
back,
what's going to
he's gonna
happen
be
with him.
happy.
Obviously, there's going to be other clubs that are going to hopefully be interested in him, but we're going to need to sell him. We're looking to, I think, get around about 10 to 15 mil for him. You've
Wow.
got what's the guy's name? The right back, Bellerin. Yeah, Real Sociedad. Is it Real Sociedad? No, Real Betis. Sorry. You know, they can't afford his wages. So we got all these players that are either on high wages or the fees too high. It's just for some reason Arsenal just cannot get rid of their players, or we end up buying their club. So again,
they don't pay. Arsenal don't pay crazy wage. Yeah, you might for an odd player, but most of your team, I wouldn't have thought, were on crazy money.
Well, we've got. When I say crazy money, we've got a lot of players that are on over 100,000. Yeah, and you know what I mean. But I think it's more say we've kept players on that we shouldn't have, and now we can't get rid of them either because we're trying to, they've pretty much gone past their sell-by date, and we're trying to get good, decent money. Look, okay, I'm not saying that Pepe's gone past his sell-by date, but we paid 72 million on it. We're gonna have to take a massive hit on Pepe, yeah, because I don't think he's in.
Took it on
72 mil
and Lacazette.
Exactly, right. And he's not in. I don't think he's in Arteta's plans whatsoever, as you can see from the season gone. So we're probably gonna have to sell him. We'll probably get maybe about 25 mil for him. That's a 40-odd mil hit.
Norman, let me ask you something. I see somewhere that you're offering Nketiah a new contract, but I see that he's out of contract now. What's that?
Come the end of June, right? So basically, he's run his contract down. He didn't actually really want to be at the club because he wasn't getting game time. Last season, we could have sold him to Crystal Palace. I think it was Crystal Palace. So I can't remember if there was another team that put in. Somebody let me know in the chat. We put in a bid was put in for him. We could have sold him for somewhere in the region of around about 10, maybe 15 mil. Might have been a bit more. I can't remember. We didn't. We kept him. Yeah. Now his contract. The man is what, 22, I think. He's run his contract down. So come the end of June, he will no longer be an Arsenal player. So he can
they're still going to throw that money at him.
Right.
Wow.
And I'm hearing it's a 5-year contract. The guy has played 21 starts or played 21 times for Arsenal, and they weren't starting. The only time he started was towards the end of the season when Lacazette was having a mare, right?
He scored, and then he scored.
Yeah, he scored 5 goals. Yeah. And then all of a sudden now, he's the best thing since sliced bread.
Mom, you have officially become Man United, my bro. Because this is what's going on there, right? These guys don't want to spend any money, Norman, on transfer fee. So he's already there. Yeah. Just give him a new contract because he's already there. There's no transfer fee. He's like a free.
And Nketiah he's not good enough. I mean,
and they'll do it with the loan players as well, Norman. That come back in the same thing.
Let me just go to this one. What's this one here? This one from Craig. Nketiah will earn 100,000 a week, and Darwin Núñez.
No way!
Wow, Norm.
But
no. There's no
that
transfer fee.
This club has no plan, huh?
Norm, there's no transfer fee. Trust me, you guys are doing what Man United do.
We're signing him on a 5-year. Apparently, we're signing him on a 5-year deal.
And 100k a week.
How can he earn more than Núñez, though, man?
Apparently, he's earning more. Listen, he will earn more than Saka, who is our top goal scorer. I heard that Saka is only on 40k a week. I don't know if tell me if I'm wrong, but
yeah, I think that's right. Norm.
Yeah, but I can believe that because he's young. His next contract will be a big
going to ball out. Yeah, he's going to ball out.
He needs to ball out. He needs to ball out. But basically, what I'm saying, if you work this out, anybody in mathematicians in here, right? Work this out. £100,000 a week for 5 years. Work out what that is in total in terms of what we could use that money for.
I guarantee you that Saka's people are already renegotiating a contract extension for Saka.
100%. 100%.
You know
but my worry is this: if we're not, this is what I'm saying about Arsenal not having a plan, or have they got a plan? If we're not serious in the transfer market, if we don't get the players, because Saka's going to look and go, right, he's got 2 years left on his contract. I said this last week, and there's an option to extend it for a 3rd year. Right. Arsenal can trigger that option, but he's going to look and go, right, these players are messing about. They're not bringing in the players that I think to push this club onto the next level. Yeah, you got them down the road doing their bits, right? Yeah, you got Liverpool brought in Núñez. You got Holland. You got Aston Villa doing their bits. Newcastle will do their bits. Man City will. Not Man City. Chelsea will go again. Then Man United will hopefully go again under Ten Hag. And as you said, we've got a guy that we should have let go. Do you know how many years we said that Nketiah was going to leave the club? Now we're in a situation where he's run his contract down, and now Arteta is begging the man to stay, and we're going to pay him 100 grand a week. That
No,
guy is not worth 100 grand a week. I'm telling you now. Of
Is Pepe still there, no?
course, Pepe's still there.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, but I'm saying we Pepe will probably get sold towards the end of the window. Yeah, he'll probably go on the tour and everything, but he ain't gonna start. So we're linked with. That's what I'm saying. We're linked with Rafinha. We're linked with this. We're
you
linked
know
with
what?
the guy. What's the guy from West Ham? Bowen. We're
Bowen.
linked. Yeah, we're linked with him.
I thought Man United were linked with him. He's got to cost a fortune. Whoever buys him.
Oh, yeah,
That's what I'm saying. But same with
100%.
Declan Rice. Everyone's talking about Declan Rice, right? Why spend 100 million on Declan Rice when you could have got Basuma for 25? That's my thing, you know.
Yeah,
if you're
yeah.
worried about saving money
Oh, here we are.
and getting
So-
quality, then
So there's the maths for you. Yeah.
26 mil. in the
26
next
mil.
5.
How's your luck? For
Right.
how many goals, Norman? 5?
Yeah.
I heard, Norman, that you've got 200 mil to spend this window.
Listen. I hope it's true.
No,
I
I'd be surprised if this 19-year-old kid that you just signed,
Yep.
Jesus,
Yep.
and this one's contract extension is all the business you do this summer.
Listen, mate.
Don't be
Listen,
surprised.
You
lot moving like us.
I think Chile asked us earlier on, about 5 minutes ago, who do I want? So in terms of the areas, yeah. So we need a striker. We need 2 top-class strikers. Yeah. Eddie Nketiah ain't the one. Yeah. But at the moment, we still haven't even heard no news that he's signed. He hasn't signed yet.
Right.
So at the moment, currently, we haven't heard anything. So technically speaking, come the end of the June, he's not an Arsenal player. So we have not heard anything like that. But they'll drop it. They'll drop it. They'll drop it. We need in terms of the midfield, we need an upgrade on Granit Xhaka, because I don't think Lokonga is good enough. He's one for the future. And yes, when he first came in, he looked all right, but then he started to tail off. And I think when you're playing in the Premier League, it does find you out quickly. And there's a few games I've seen him in, I'm thinking, this guy's gone missing. Literally, he went missing. You see him hiding. Right? Then in terms of, okay, we've got William Saliba coming back from Marseille. So that's like a new signing. So hopefully he can nudge out my man, Ben White, and he can play alongside Gabriel.
Just
left back
Ben
situation.
White for 50 mil.
Chile, but Pep does it all the time, though.
Yeah, but they're not Man
Hey, I'm getting brutalized tonight, man. I'm getting brutalized. I do. Listen, Ian warned me. Ian did warn me that I'm going into the den tonight, and listen, I've got pretty much boxed up.
I even spoke about Basuma yet.
Right, exactly. But listen, let's move on. So listen, Arsenal just need to have a plan. They said once we cut the wage bill down, we're gonna start doing the business in the summer. I ain't seen nothing yet. It's 5 days in, yes, and we need to be patient.
Have you sold anyone?
Nope.
So and there's no one that went end the contract just out of there saving your wages.
So the only
they offered him a new contract.
Sorry, telling lies. The only player is Guendouzi. Yeah, he looks like he's going to get sold for about, I think it's about 9 to 10 mil to Marseille. Yeah, potentially. I remember when Guendouzi came under Unai Emery, and there was one point where he was valued as one of the youngest players in terms of his price tag. You know, he had a sort of a valuation of around about 40 mil. Yeah, because he was doing bits for us. He was doing absolute bits for us. Arteta comes along. They have their falling out. Bang. He's off to Marseille on loan. Obviously, he's done well there. He's ended up being in the French league, in the French team, and he's doing quite well. But we've got immediately 10 million for him. So even in terms of our transfer business, buying and selling, we're just ain't at it. We're at the races when it comes to that. Why is it that Tottenham now, who are now acting smart in the market, and we're going to come to that. Why is it that I have to phone up Chile, pour my heart out to him? Yeah, man said, "What's wrong, Wolves? Yeah, you want to talk to Latoya? Because right. And I'll say he didn't even know. Chile didn't even know that Basuma was coming. Yeah,
I said last show that we'd been linked with him, but like you say, we're linked with it. Yeah, and I didn't know, because normally if we're going to get someone, you hear about it more and until we sign them.
Yeah.
But this guy just come out of the blue.
So we have to have a plan and we need to execute the plan. But at the moment, it's just literally every day. This one, I go on Transfer News, and yes, we're linked with a new player. How many players are we going to be linked with? Please, somebody tell me.
Remember, the agents do well.
The agents push it to a degree, but
push
also
the price up, right?
Yeah,
and then we're dealing with the us and you not being in Champions League. Because remember last week we spoke about this, where it's like, well, I really want to Champions League. Everyone thinks they're a baller. Everyone thinks that they should command Champions League football every season. That's just not everyone's reality, unfortunately. Now you can come for potential, but a lot of players like, well, nah, you know what? Like, yeah, I don't trust they're going to be champions next season, so I don't want to commit. Because like any player comes in is going to commit to at least 3-year contract, at least 3 years. So that's the issue there now, and it's not a bad thing in the sense of that the league is so competitive now that top 4 is such a big deal because of what it brings, what it allows you to do in the transfer market. And just the bragging rights and the banter rights as well. So teams will come, players that are looking for a move, that next big paycheck, and they want to be on the biggest stage, which is Champions League football. So,
Craig, if I could take both of them, I'll take Ivan Toney and Jesus as well.
Right.
You know what I mean? Literally.
Right.
Because
but he's saying instead of. So
I know that, but I know what he's saying. But
yeah, who would you pick? You can't have both. You got to pick one.
Gosh, I just think that
Jesus is
more. He's got more experience in the Premier League,
and he's played in a quality team as well.
And he's played in a quality team.
Yeah. And he played Champions League and then
he knows how to win.
Yeah, Ivan Toney. Yes, he's good in the air and he scores a lot of penalties and so on and so on and that. But you know, we've heard about sometimes about his off-field antics and stuff like that. So that might be.
He's a very big fish in a very small fish pond.
Yeah, and I don't know.
And that's not Brentford. That's just fact.
Yeah, I mean, Jesus could come into Arsenal and he would be their number one. Yeah, he will start all day. I'm not too sure whether Ivan Toney would. Saying a lie, he would start because we've got Eddie Nketiah.
Right.
so he would start. Technically speaking, when you think about it, right now we haven't got no strikers. If you think about it, we haven't got no strikers. Lacazette has gone to Lyon. He signed,
Yeah.
Aubameyang's in Barcelona, and then Nketiah hasn't signed yet.
Talking to Lyon, Norman, I want their defender, Sven Botman. He's going to go for around 40 mil.
Right.
To replace Luke Shaw. But do we do that business? Because we're so obsessed with the Frankie de Jong deal, right? Yeah. That no other deals have been discussed.
And that's the problem. It just seems like everything is.
Yeah.
It could be a smoke screen. You never know. They might surprise you.
I hope they do because this is how I say that. We get in Spendman, and then you sit down with Timber and find out where his head's at.
Yeah.
If Timber, because apparently, I don't know how true this is, but I reckon that LVG is telling certain man that you go to Man United, don't look to come to the World Cup if you ain't starting regular. He's already saying that before the man put. God. Yeah, he's a gangster, you know. LVG's a gangster, you know.
This is how much LVG thinks of Man United.
Right. So for me now, like if Timber's nervous, and I think he's nervous to come, fair enough. Then you look at someone like Alessandro Bastoni. He's 23 years old, Inter Milan.
Yep. Spurs.
It's going to cost you about 50 mil. It's going to cost you about 50 mil or thereabouts. So there's options out there. And like if we get 3 defenders in, and then the lot that are coming back, then we'll have to deal with that for now.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, Tony Martial can play up front. So Ronaldo don't have to play every game. Rashford says he's committed. He's going to America. He's going to do 14 days intense. Remember that word, right? Pre-season training. And we're going to see a different Marcus, different mindset, different body.
Give him a break, man. At least he's trying.
I'm just saying. Why can he do that in Manchester? Why is exactly. America to do
Why did he tell America to do that? Huh?
Right. Come on.
It's climate.
It's the typical things that happens. Yeah.
He wants to go and party as well. Let's not get it twisted now. And his girl probably, remember he got engaged recently, innit?
Okay.
So maybe she wants a bit of sunshine in her life. So, all right, Marcus, in the daytime you go and train, and we can go party. We can go party in America, wherever he's, LA, Miami, New York, wherever he's doing. It'd be nice in the summer. He's gonna go out and be Marcus. He's gonna be seen, and hopefully it'll be good for the brand as well. Have Marcus in America and let the American people know that the real football is the one that we play here in
Listen,
England.
as I say, new manager comes in. Everybody, new manager bounce. Everybody's going to be playing well. Everybody's going to be doing well. Yeah, we're going to work hard. Blah blah blah. Yeah, come the winter. Yeah, when man is going to be pushing you hard. Let's see what happens. You've done the same thing with Ragnick. I would not be surprised if they do the same thing with Ten Hag.
And then, do we be cheeky and offer a nice 28 million for Tariq Lamptey? Bearing in mind they just lost Basuma.
Well, this is what I'm saying.
It's worth it though, isn't it? 28 million for Tariq Lamptey to come in and
start
at right back.
Price tag they've put on him.
No, I don't know, but I'm saying
you're just saying,
if Basuma went for 25, then you offer them a little bit more for Tariq because obviously
but his last
he was last year's contract. I don't know what Lamptey's on.
As for Arsenal, I don't see us doing anything in the right back situation. So
But that's Sven Botman that you were talking about. Newcastle were heavily linked with him.
Were they?
And apparently it collapsed over like 6 mil. Apparently they said that they could buy him for 30.
Nah, you're looking at 40 to 45 to get him. He's a left-foot defender, so we can play central or
we wanted him.
Yeah.
If we can't get Bastoni.
That's what I'm saying. What's happening? Is that still happening?
Team, you know?
He said that he's staying put, and his agent said he's staying put.
Yeah, so scratch him then.
But then they're saying, are they doing that to push the price up? But then if Tottenham are going to try and move how they're moving and move like a big club, you got to go on to your next target. You can't spend 3-4 weeks chasing one guy.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Him. Yeah, and then lose him at the end of it. You know, what
he's
I mean?
young, 23, chill, and I reckon he's going to go for like 45, 50 mil.
But apparently we're willing to pay that. So
right, so yeah.
But if the player says he doesn't want to go,
and that's the thing, you know what I mean. And maybe his family is saying, "Listen, we need you to stay in Milan and rare, you know what I mean."
Who won the Italian league?
Inter Milan.
Inter won it.
The Inter did win it.
Yeah, Inter won it. Yeah, so you have to remember he's already got Champions League football.
He's got Champions
and
League.
He's a league.
He's winning titles. Why
winning
come
titles?
to Tottenham?
Just talking about the Italian league, Juventus are pretty close to signing on Pogba now. I heard that it's.
I heard
that's my second team, you know, bro. That's my second team. So that's what I'll be watching in Champions League because we clearly ain't in it. I'm shameless, man. I don't care. I'll tell you that straight. I'm watching Juve play in the Champions League, and I'll put my Juve top on and let this one just air out.
Listen, quickly.
Honestly.
Liverpool flexing their muscles with the capture of a potentially great striker. Just what are your thoughts on that? Quickly, guys. Is he going to hit the ground running? He scored 30 plus goals. Man. Quick.
Well, I've already been warned by Liverpool fans, and they're probably watching it here and not coming in the comments because one of them texted me last week telling me great show, but he didn't put that in the comments, so I know he was watching. So if you're watching, Phil,
Phil, we know you're out there, son.
If you're out there, Phil, you know what? I'm still the jury's still out on the price tag. I think the price tag weighs heavy on him. Now, there's certain man saying that he's got a worse touch than Lukaku. I hope that ain't true. I haven't watched him play enough, but I reckon his first touch is not that great.
His first touch, that's right. It's only his first touch.
He can. Don't forget, he's with Pep. He's with Klopp. He's with a well-oiled Liverpool team. So if the only thing wrong with him is working on his first touch, I think he'll be fine.
There was one of the reasons that he came to Liverpool or went to Liverpool is because they play his style of football. And that's what you want. You don't want to go because like we're linked with all these right wingers, and they're saying that we're gonna get them and try and turn them into right wing.
Same with us. Same with us.
It don't make no sense.
I've just had a message from Phil on my phone. He said he's watching.
Wanting to play
He's watching. Come on, Phil, get it in comments. I'm actually bigging him up. I'm bigging up this guy because I know that Klopp will work on that first touch. And if they lose Mane, which looks likely, you know,
Yeah.
it looks like he's out the door, then they're good. They're good.
Would you leave Liverpool for Bayern?
Would I leave Liverpool for Bayern?
Yeah. Because
No.
that's where
I
Mane
know.
apparently headed.
I think it's more about the money for Mane now.
Yeah, I was
I
going
think
to
it's really
say
about the
because
money, you know what I mean? Because he's won everything he can win with Liverpool.
yeah,
And he's won all the trophies.
Everything.
Yeah, so it's not like he hasn't achieved there, and he doesn't want to be in the rotation. And I think that's a lot to go with it. That you see how stroppy he gets when he gets tugged by Klopp. He loses his mind. He hates it, especially if he feels that he's the best of the front three when he gets pulled, because you know they're very competitive with the goals. So if Liverpool keep him though, that's a problem for me. Getting this guy in and keeping Mane, man, their options are mad. As much as my guy went and got Haaland, but if they keep Mane with this guy, it's keeping them happy. And they can keep all, 6 of them happy? That's a mad front 6 they got there, isn't it? So...
Okay, good. This is a brilliant question.
Go on.
To the panel, who will win the Golden Boot next season?
Wow.
I'm telling you, let's just think about the players that are there now. Let's just think about
I'm going to tell you straight up, Harry Kane, boom.
Okay, so you got Harry Kane, you got Son who won it season gone. So there's 2 potentials there. Now you got Darwin Núñez in there. I'm not saying, because obviously he's going to be new to the league, same with Ireland. But if they hit the ground, especially how Diaz hit the ground running, if Darwin Núñez hits the ground running, he could be up there. You got Haaland who scores goals for, you know what I mean? He just does it. Who else is there?
You got to look at it. Salah. You got to look at it as well. And this is a big if Ten Hag can get a tune out of Rashford, Sancho, and no, as in I'm saying Ronaldo, if these guys on the wing start to play some football, because Ronaldo is the ultimate poacher. So if he can get a tune out, if Sancho clicks, Rashford comes back refreshed.
How many goals did he get this season, Ronaldo?
All competitions.
18.
No,
he's got 18. 18 in the
Premier League.
He's only 5 off the top thing. That's
exactly. So I'm saying if these inverted forward wingers, whatever we want to call them, if these mans click and whipping them balls in, Ron is good. He'll get his first. Remember, he's a bully. He's going to score a lot against them weaker teams.
Yeah.
And so you can't even count him out of that golden boot. And
I'm going for Harry Kane. I think Harry's going to come back dangerous this season.
Yeah, I think the way Spurs, and we're going to get onto that now. Spurs, you know, Spurs moving smart in the window. Can they challenge this year? That's a question I'm putting to the panel.
Challenge for what?
Well, can they challenge this year? I mean, what?
We're going to win the FA
I mean,
Cup.
you're ready in the top. You're ready in the top 4. I think you'll probably stay in the top 4. So I'm not going to say you're going to challenge for the top. I think you will stay in the top 4. And now we're looking at cups now. FA Cup.
So no, just quickly, if they stay in the top 4 and you think that's guaranteed, then Chelsea are the only weakest link if they don't spend.
Yep.
So that means we were already writing off top 4 for me, you, Newcastle, and whoever's hovering.
But I just think
the only teams that are going to get top 4 are the teams that are there now, and your 2 teams. No one else ain't getting those top 4.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Oh, Chile. But by the way, my boy Phil
goals.
said that you are well informed, Chile.
Who said that?
This is my boy Phil. He's watching, but he's not in. He's probably not registered.
Thanks, Phil. I'll try.
He said that you're well informed, bro. So
yeah,
I'm just digging you up.
Thanks, Phil.
No, Chile is well informed. I like Chile, man.
Look, Craig, and Man City scored 99 goals last season.
Without Haaland
has arrived, you're talking 100.
I swear, man. That's a mad one,
I would not be surprised.
But that's what I'm saying. They scored that without a striker,
mate.
And then you're gonna get Kevin De Bruyne with like 55 assists and on foolishness. You know what I mean? It's like, come on, man.
Speaking of De Bruyne, did you see the team of the year?
Yeah.
Where did I see that?
Yeah, you know, some didn't make it. I know I'm Tottenham, but
I know it's a joke, isn't it?
Yeah,
he's got the golden boot. How can he not be in it?
It was Liverpool heavy. Let's
it was.
Yeah, very Liverpool heavy.
Oh well.
Son, yeah, I'm
Sorry,
surprised
Phil.
Son didn't go in there. I'm surprised he wasn't in there.
He got the golden boot.
You can't get the golden boot.
No,
and
that's
not
what I'm
be in the
saying.
team
I'm
of the season.
surprised he's not in
Come
there.
on, man.
Absolutely
Even though it
surprised.
was joint, it don't matter. He's got to be in there.
They should both have been in there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So Spurs. All right, I suppose the question. Let's say, do you think with the players that you're getting in, and this is at the moment you sign 3 players, potentially you could be looking at maybe up to 6, maybe 7 players because you haven't stopped yet. You're 5 days in, you've already got 3 players already.
I said, didn't I, that I said we need 7 or 8, but I only want 3 or 4.
Right.
But it's like Conte said that he wants 7 players before we go away. I'm not sure when we're going to Israel. I'm not sure when we're going, but he wants another 4 in by then.
Wow.
And
so
we've got Basuma lined up.
Yeah, tomorrow I think he's having his medical.
Yeah, tomorrow. And we've also that Spence is meant to be getting kind of close.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So if you look now, so obviously you've got Perisic, you've got what's the guy, the goalkeeper, the one from Southampton,
Forster.
Forster came in. Yeah. Wow.
Then you've got Basuma tomorrow. Hopefully, just going back to the we was talking about this as well. Great, Chile. The Kulusevski, Bentancur, you got him in January. So is it Kulusevski that's the one that's a 2-year loan, or you got the option to buy him?
He's on loan, yeah.
So the chance that you're gonna probably trigger that. Yeah.
Yeah. So that'll be next summer. We'll pay 25 mil for him.
Wow.
So all right. So
that's it.
So he's on a
we paid 2 mil last season, and we're paying 7 mil this season.
Right.
So he's got another year. He's doing another year loan.
Yeah.
One more.
Okay. Right. Okay.
But it's an obligation. Okay. It's not an option. It's an obligation for us to
buy him.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Which is the best deal, for the club loaning the player out, and this is what United don't do. This is what we don't do, Chile. We let them go out on loan with no potential options. That's no good when you're trying to reduce the wage bill.
No, you've got to get the obligation. If you want him, you take him and test him, but you play him 20 times, you've got to buy him.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, yeah. So that's why I posed the question. With the players that you're getting in, Chill, I said that you would stay in the top 4. Do you think that you'll probably? I mean, because at the moment Chelsea are quite quiet at the moment. I know they're trying to get rid of Lukaku. I think they're trying to loan him out back to Inter Milan.
I heard that they were going to sell him to you for 60 mil.
Oh, listen, this is what I'm saying. I don't listen to those.
No,
I heard as well. Yeah, but
would you not take him for 60 mil? That's a £100 million player, Rasta.
60 mil. Are you having a bubble? I'd rather keep it in Ketia, man.
No, don't say that. No, don't say that, man.
Sorry, Chelsea guys out there.
Wow.
But, I mean, my worry is this. My worry is this: is that if Chelsea manage to get Lukaku off the books, they're going to be sniffing around Gabriel, and that's why I'm saying Arsenal need to sort out their business and sort it out properly and stop this quibbling and whatever, because we're just losing players. We've lost Basuma. Yeah. All right. People say we wasn't in for him. Yeah. It might have been that it was fan driven more than everything, because Basuma, on social media, he's saying, I'd love to come to Arsenal, blah, 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 all of that. And when we've watched the guy, we've said he would suit Arsenal up to a T, playing alongside Thomas Partey. Because at the moment, our midfield's weak. Yeah. When you got the likes of El Nene in there and you got Granit Xhaka in there, come on, man. Granit Xhaka, man. Come on, man. Who are we kidding?
His biggest problem is a liability. The man's a nutcase.
Well, he's been linked. He's also been linked with I think it's Mönchengladbach. I think I'm sure he's linked with that a team, and there was another team that he's linked to. There's 2 clubs or 3 clubs that he's linked with. Please, one of you guys, just take him. When he was flirting with Roma last season or the season last summer, we all thought he was going. Yeah, and this is why Arsenal ain't got a plan, because we all thought he was going, and then what happens? The man gets a contract.
Yeah,
it's a joke, absolute joke. Question: should Man City prioritize next season to win the Champions League?
Have to. They have to. Yeah. They have to.
I mean,
Otherwise, he's not complete, is he?
yeah.
Pep, he's not complete. He's still
Them and PSG, the two of them, they need
Yeah,
to get
yeah,
a final
Yeah,
They
they
do.
definitely
They
need
do.
to. And talking of PSG, Pochettino, guys,
Is he
Man,
gone now?
man is
Yeah,
departed.
they
Man
paid
is
him
departed.
12
Yeah.
mil, yeah.
12
mil.
mil. Yeah, paid him off.
Happy days. Thank you
So-
very much. Wow.
So here
He'll
we have
get
a
a job. He'll get a job if he wants
Here we
one.
have a situation, vacant job at PSG. Mourinho. There's talk of the other.
No,
what's the other guy?
Mourinho's happy at Roma, man.
He's
He's,
happy,
doing
yeah.
well.
Oh, what's the but listen, man. If PSG come calling, man,
Yeah, the
and
money,
that,
innit?
you know what I mean?
The
Yeah,
money they
and
throw at
it would be like Mourinho to go there and say, listen, I can win the Champions League with these guys. Yeah, because
Man,
that's
Southgate should go there now. Let's Southgate go. Honestly.
but
Yeah,
I mean,
joking aside, bad time.
obviously there's a vacant position at PSG. So Zidane, is a
Zidane.
possibility.
I think that's who they wanted.
Yeah, it's Zidane.
Yeah.
It has to be Zidane. Yeah.
Yeah. But then the question
But then,
is now,
does Pogba want to go there if Zidane goes there? Because
Well,
Pogba still hasn't signed for anyone, you know.
he still hasn't signed, but
Is
from what I
Pogba
mean,
going to get into PSG's team?
Pogba.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're starting 11.
Yeah.
I think he would.
Yeah, he will. Yeah.
I think he would. But what I mean with the Pogba
Pogba's got to
situation,
build his name up against Man United. Wreck the man's name. He's got to build it up again.
he's got to get back.
You know what?
But
It's a
listen,
50-50 on that, you know.
yeah.
I think
They're-
I think the club
Man
failed
United.
him. Yeah, the club failed him because he was made promises that they were going to buy certain man to put around him and they were going to bust that midfield. They never did it. And then he just became and I said this on a group and this guy was trying to slaughter me. I said Pogba became such a commercial commodity for these guys. The money he made them, in I think in less than 3 weeks he had paid back double his transfer fee in less than 3 weeks.
What, from shirt sales?
Shirt sales and commercial
Yeah,
and
what did it?
and the Adidas commercials he did. leading
What
up
was
to
it?
that.
Was it? What would
He's
you
an
buy it
Adidas
for?
man.
Was it 90 mil you bought him for?
97 or
yeah.
95, wasn't it?
89.
No.
It was something like
Oh,
89.
89, and there was some add-ons if he had done.
Was it
Ballon d'Or.
89 million 99 pence or something like that?
Something stupid, yeah, it was mad, innit? Yeah, it was mad. Or might be even 98 pence, you know what I mean? Having a flop, penny pinching sons, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I think Pogba and Man United failed each other. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. I'm not going to back him.
And
I like
the
Pogba.
British press or the British
Oh,
pundits.
yeah.
Oh, great.
Because,
I mean,
the way they treated him, that was just laughable in the end, wasn't it? You couldn't take them
this
seriously.
this guy got destroyed for dancing at his brother's wedding. Dare he be happy for his brother? How dare he? You know the foolishness. Come on, man.
hold on a
Like-
minute. Wait there.
Oh, Hibs.
Craig, please be telling me the truth here, brother.
No,
Please
Hibs
be
ain't
telling
got
me.
no money.
Hold on, brother. Craig, please be telling me the truth.
No, they ain't.
Yo, are you lying to me?
He's
Right,
your
because-
starting left back next
Now
season.
get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. I'm telling you, if that is true, listen, look, I've not got nothing against Tavares, but mate,
No, he was poor, man.
you ain't a footballer. Like, so if he's going to Ibs, fantastic. I don't know if he's going there on loan or what, but I'm gonna check my phone in a minute to find out. Because if that's the case, if you're telling me that's the case, fantastic. It means then we're definitely gonna get going for a left back. We're definitely gonna. It looks like we're linked with Hickey from Bologna, and he can play at left back. So yeah, and he's a good player as well.
Tierney, is he getting better? Is he better?
Yeah, he's back in he's back in rehabilitation,
He's a
training, and stuff
very
like
good
that. He's a
left
good player,
back,
but
man.
he's too injury prone. That's the problem. That's the problem that we've got. So we need somebody that's going to be able to come in and challenge him. I'm not be a backup, challenge him. Tavares ain't a backup. I don't know what he is.
And
He ain't a
that's the
backup.
thing. That's where we always went wrong. We always got players like you say to back up a player that wasn't that good anyway.
Right.
I'm
rather
gonna
than
check-
replace.
Yeah,
Like you see what I said to you about Sven Botman. I want him to replace Luke Shaw, not back him up.
Yeah. That's right.
Like
Yeah,
Luke,
no backup thing.
the only time you play is when this guy needs a day off.
Yeah.
Apart from that, you ain't playing. And then you know what? I'll allow you to play in the League Cup. There you go. Take it or leave it.
Yeah. But
But
sorry,
again,
go
he's on
back.
huge money, Norm.
Who's that?
Luke Shaw, huge money.
Oh
again.
yeah. Well, that's we know that. We know that with your club, man. But just quickly go back to Chile. Just with the players that you're getting in, the potential players that you're looking to get in.
We've been linked with Richarlison in it strongly.
Richard,
what's this?
What? So is it the player or the
Okay.
or the bus driver? Is it a player or the bus driver, Chili? You got to make sure that it's not the bus driver, like the Liverpool fans. You know what I mean?
Let me just give you that, Craig. Did you see his little face light up?
Is it?
God,
Yeah.
Yes, big up, Mr. Shiggs in the house, big Liverpool man.
Shiggs,
Listen,
big up yourself.
Go and support his channel, Shiggs Football with Shiggs. Go and support his channel. Boy, you know what? I'm gonna have to probably get Shiggs on as a Liverpool supporter. Come on one of my streams,
Nah,
man.
Don't get him on.
I don't get him on. Yeah. But big up to Shiggs. Listen, go and subscribe to his channel. Does a great show. Chili is on that show as well. Thursday, I think it's you do a Monday night and
Mondays and Thursdays at 8:30.
Monday and Thursday. Big Liverpool fan. And Shiggs, bro, listen to me, brother. Listen to me, brother. Yeah, 2-wheeler. Yeah, 2-wheeler. No quad, 2-wheeler. That's all I gotta say. Right. Yeah, it's a sick note. Tierney's a bit of a sick note. I'm gonna have to agree with you there. Tammy Abraham to Man United incoming. Listen, I don't know whether Craig is pulling our legs here, you know what I mean? So, but then you might have to go and check Twitter on that one still.
I know, Tammy. He hasn't been on the radar. You know what I mean? So if that is just coming out today, then
yeah,
this is again smoke screens from that board, from these Myrtle and Fletcher and old Boyle brother. Just get one done.
They won a deal, didn't you? Your deal win.
You know what? I'm gonna have to block this brother. You know, I'm gonna have to block him. Listen, man. Yeah, all right, mate. All right. You get me back for when I came on your show. Yeah, don't worry about that, brother.
Yes, all right, man.
But listen, you did slap up Man United. Was it 9-1?
Nah, 9-0, wasn't it?
Oh, was it 9-0?
9-0.
Was it 9-0?
9-0 because we only scored one against City.
9-0.
So City done a 7-1 or 8-1, and Liverpool done us 9-0, mate. Yeah, we got clap up.
Yeah. Let's not talk about it.
Where was the 5 at your place?
Yep.
Yeah. So this when Ollie should have got fired and he still kept his job. They sent him fishing, you remember, in Norway. Absolute disgrace. Hey, and listen, Chiggs, I don't really know you, bro, but I can come look for Man United still. Nah, messing with you, bro. It's so good, man. Glorious.
Man is coming in glorious, yeah.
I hear that, bro.
Man is hitting the chat hard. Yeah, man is coming with vengeance right now. Yeah, vengeance is mine, save the Lord.
Yeah, we got absolutely. Yeah, great job by Ollie. That's what I'm saying. You remember when fans were singing Ollie at the wheel? I've been singing like foolishness. I said, you fraud. Get that fraud out my club. And you have to remember, right? It came to a point where the board had no choice but to fire this man.
Yeah.
The man got, you have to remember, people forget this, he got an exit interview to Crown TV. In what world does a man get fired and he say, come back and come on to MUTV and we'll have a chat about it, Ollie, because
listen, man, you guys were moving suave, bro.
Moving, you know what mad, I mean? Norman. Like we're on that good weed. We was moving like we're on that good weed. You know the ones? Honestly.
But guys, listen,
the serious pantomimes are controversial.
What's that, Chill?
When speaking of TV, when's the All or Nothing documentary out? We're all waiting on that.
Bro, I want to see that myself.
For who? Man. For you guys, man.
Yeah. All or Nothing. Yeah.
It was filmed over last season, D.
The interesting thing
wow.
I suppose the interesting thing is what they're going to keep in there and what they're going to cut. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. So, they're going to protection mode, Norm. The lawyers are already in protection mode for that one.
I was going to say, Chili, when you did your All or Nothing, was it you stuff cut or was it like pretty much everything?
Well, I don't know. I'm not in the dressing room and that, but
no, but when you saw the actual the actual documentary, did you feel that it was kind of like what's the word I'm looking for? Over edited, or do you think?
No, I'll tell you what, right? I didn't watch the Man City ones or anything. Tottenham one was the first one that I watched, and my missus can't stand football, and she watched it with me, and she enjoyed it. It was informative, and it just shows you. Obviously, that you're not going to learn anything that you don't already know, but it's just seeing how the players interact with each other and a little bit of what goes on behind the scenes.
Yeah, I mean, look,
what they are going to do, they're gonna they're gonna hype it up and say, yeah, Arsenal have got Tottenham this weekend, and then you bottled it and cancelled and.
Oh man!
Listen, man, listen. Well,
I shouldn't be laughing, mate.
I can't wait. No, seriously, I can't wait to.
I'm definitely going to watch it. Like I said,
Yeah,
I didn't watch the Man City one, but I'm definitely watching.
Because I want to know I want to see how he handled the Aubameyang situation, the Saliba situation as well. Yes, smash the like button, people.
That's going to be all cut out, Norm. You watch.
Oh,
yeah, they're going to cut that stuff out because,
definitely,
like, there's no point in doing these things and coming out in a really bad light. You know, otherwise, there's no point in doing it, is there?
Well, we sacked Pochettino during our one, and they literally skirted over it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
So there you go. So that's what I'm going to say. There you go. You know what I mean? Normski, do a watch along on the Arsenal documentary in September. Bro, I'll be losing it, brother.
Is that when it is in September?
I mean, listen, I might take you up on that still. You know what I'm saying?
And this is Amazon Prime, isn't it? Amazon Prime. Right?
Yeah, Amazon Prime. Yeah. So we'll see. Try and get a sneak preview of it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, try and get a sneak preview of it. But listen, guys, we've been going an hour and 55 minutes.
Yeah,
we've pretty much covered everything on the show. Thank you for those people in the chat for interacting. Big up to everybody. Real, and remember, Football with Shigs, go and subscribe to his channel, doing a great job over there.
Big up with Shigs, that's my boy.
And that's his boy, man. Liverpool man. Riding the two-wheeler bike, you know what I mean?
The scooter.
That's why no one likes you.
The scooter.
Listen, man, listen, what I say, listen, at the end of the day, it's good, healthy banter.
No, of course
as long as we're
that's what the Shigs is all about, man.
I don't know if Shigs caught the little shenanigans earlier when me and Chili man trying to say he's bigger than us. Chili, Shigs, man is trying to say that he's bigger than us because he they finished above us. Come on, man. Just put it in the chat. Let this man know. Let this geezer know.
I was talking
the one at the toilet bowl. The one at the toilet bowl. Let him know. Let him know who the bad man is. Yeah.
Well, it ain't you with your
behave yourself.
What night you playing next season?
Oh boy!
Brother.
Brother.
In Tottenham on a Tuesday night. You play Thursdays because you're effing shy.
Listen,
guys.
Listen. I cannot pretend that I'm looking forward to the Thursday, Sunday. But that is the reality.
Well, listen, our only way, as I said,
that is the reality.
What are you in the Europa?
Europa. Yeah. You imagine that.
Like the Europa League, not the conference.
No,
they nearly.
Yeah, you imagine.
They nearly.
Brighton had to do us a favor, mate. Brighton came off the beach and rescued us, man.
Oh yeah.
How embarrassing is that? Oh my gosh! I swear, man.
How the mighty have fallen. How the mighty have fallen.
Not even falling, just stay down. We have just stayed down. No, we ain't even falling anymore. We just stayed down, right, bro? Just stay down. Just take a breath, yeah. Oh man.
Well, listen, guys. Big up to Ian. Well done. Yep.
Yes, Ian. Big up yourself, man.
Big up, Craig. Thank you, everybody. It's been a great night. I took a couple of body shots from Chile.
Yeah, you and me both, man. That's all good.
Yeah, we took it. I knew this was gonna happen. Yeah, Ian predicted this.
All I'm doing is getting you back for the last 15, 16 years. That's all that is.
Laters, Mr. Root, man. Laters. Listen, we're back again next week. With the What's Going On podcast, we're gonna see. I mean, listen, right now we're you and me, D. We're just hoping that we bring somebody in. You understand?
We are Hope and Pray FC right now, Norms. Hope and Pray FC.
Well, we're Hope FC.
We're having the same conversation.
Listen, I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised.
I hope not, Chili, but you know what? The way we're moving right now.
Do something.
the thing is, like, if he gets Frankie over, it's Frankie with an E rather than an A. I had to look at that the other day and I went, oh, it's not Frankie, it's a Frankie, which is kind of weird spelling.
He's not English.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. But if we get it over in the next week and a half, then we may get one of them. If we don't get him over, then and we start doing that in the last week of the transfer, he's the only one that's coming. Which is a mad one, you know what I mean? Because they're just going to use all the return loanies to justify that.
Do you think Liverpool and City are done now? Do you think they've made their marquee signings? And
I think Liverpool need a midfielder. That midfield is aging. A defensive one. Yeah, because I think they've got enough attacking quality there.
They don't need no more attacking people.
Yeah, I think if they get a defensive midfielder, then Liverpool are going to be there pushing City all the way again next season. Trust me on that. So, yeah. But man, and they'll work on these guys.
Chiggs saying we need a midfielder.
Exactly what you just said.
And so he, like I said, Klopp will work on this brother's first touch. And if Mane has a change of heart and stay, boy, they in it. They in it to win it all again. Trust me on that. Yeah.
We'll knock them out of the FA Cup anyway. We're going to win that.
Well, I'll tell you this now, though. I mean, joking aside, I mean, Tottenham are building a pretty much decent side, and the likes of us, we need to. It's like we're playing catch up right now.
Yeah,
and I think Tottenham will be very hard to beat if they get Basuma over the line. Yeah. And they get in that the guy.
If we get Basuma and Bastoni, then
yeah.
And I really want him. Like I said to you, I really want Bastoni, but yeah, he ain't coming to us.
No, I don't think that.
Man said, yes, Chicks, pick up your chest, man. Pick up your chest.
Chicks, mate.
No, but you know what, Norm? That's how we were when we was balling. Man United fans do the same thing. We're like, yeah, we're winning it all. Under Fergie, winning it all. That's the arrogance you have to have when you're balling right now.
I mean, listen. Back in the day, we was arrogant as well. You know, we was doing the bits and we was arrogant. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I suppose, Chili. What about you? Was you?
Why not was you going there tonight? What happened, Chili?
and then he says that it's me that starts it.
I'm just answering an honest question.
Whoever thought that there would be three of us sitting in here? And Tottenham are the only Champions League team. Whoever thought that?
Yeah, you know that once.
Let me take a drink.
I hope it's alcoholic.
It's been real, gents. It really has been real
guys,
today.
We're gonna have to go now. that feel good. But listen, we've got 2 hours 2 minutes now. We need to done the show now, man. People got good, Craig.
Big up the chat. Big up Craig.
Liverpool will bring in more players this year.
Spursy,
they brought in one player, haven't they? They brought up one player in it so far. Liverpool.
No, I thought it was
two players.
They've got two.
Yeah.
Carvalho and Nunes.
Right.
They may bring in, as I said, they may go for a midfielder.
I think they will. I think they'll bring a midfielder in, and I think they'll be set. Yeah.
But listen, big up to everybody in the chat.
Yeah, man.
Thank you for your participation. Thank you for coming to the boxing tonight. It's been great. It's been great. Big up. Big up
yourself, Phil, man. Phil, get in the chat next week if you're on, man.
Yeah, man. Come in the chat next week, man.
Because he's sending me messages on my phone, innit? That's why I'm relaying the messages.
Yeah, tell him to come in the chat next week. But listen, guys, smash that like button, subscribe if you're new.
Latoya.
We're going again next week. We'll see how our team is faring in the Champions League.
In the Champions.
Sorry, I got it wrong.
Don't you dare talk about that.
Yeah, okay. Sure,
I hope you're going to say the Championship.
Order. So yeah, next week we'll see how we go. In the actual window, please, Jesus, please.
Just one. I think one will lead to 2, but we got to get one done. Honestly, guys, just one.
Guys, hit the like button, smash the like button.
Yeah, man.
Subscribe if you're new, and we will see you on the next What's Going On podcast. God bless. Take care.